wafa apprentice we caterer wafa apprentice wo je nkofo numa me se mo bedi adanse me pomacho we dey Facebook no so mo bedi adanse se be ya manfo be hunu se enye ya ne ete ya boy esrem ne ye kasa bra bedi adanse da manfo nte good wo Facebook or power 979 and the TVSYZ Ghana good yankwa yanim wo na adanse mi mo ene se de ye proposam e de che Ghana for her yakwato abai kawai we kra de ke free bonto nanu na Okoboy Dr. Okoboy health minister eba bonten be ka kire se enu na ehia TB fo enu na HIV fo hia o se nanu ya Ghana Statistical Service e de abetu dwa se every day bia Ghana ni bi Ghana for enya ace you every day bia da ade achi ade se nyina no Ghana ni bi nya ace eti se nro na bebo omo se de be yo omo dodo omo a etimi apejo omo yi omo free eyete bia boni ni mdo makọ tibia papam no enro no amansamba tankuo edi aba a wode ma Ghana edi sika taachire ya ena nro no ye jensi temaport adaya Ghana ni sika wode bekọ claim nro no wa eti amanro na support for the past 3 getting to 4 years ni any support akaport onum na enra na honorable Minkah kando okay we are ranking member on the health committee na no mu no say work asem we NDC 360 yeah when ya kwanya this entwefo kasa was enro na aka no was ye clear said the beya amanfo benya no mutimi omatimi de omo yade wudwuma no sa ban amon ho moden entu anamon amfa de say hiasem entu mirika endi sade we hudwuma ye kire tenkyerence bia eba no ono ankasa ye kire ebafo no tie we
ka nyina ne say emetie bi mu ni e ba bonti be ma government aban automatum say nura global fund for edebre yen ye jai mana go port nsuo bu no awie so ebono ebi say no nanka within 24 hours yen kere infri ho ye di betu dwa within 24 hours na minister no eba bonti be pa chew say yen ma no 2 weeks na oba clearing na infri ho nanka nyansa bie ni say aban ebeje na wotwe miru ansa na niru abegu ho afi ba ko power the fam to me but I say no problem otofo o say so no be fudua o de manini kan ana no twetwe mo ma na mo ma bebre enye bia o twetwa ebesi ofi say na o twemi ni emba na o twemi ni no ebesi na o twe ko we mu nemo de kan say no mo ye da bia do mo kwa na ko iko jara ba ko mienu miensa no mo jankaye no ho omo kasa na o twemi ni na wo no wa ma ye no ye hwe anim say ye be containers ni nyina nro mu na afri port ho na Ghana fo anya so mfaso munyanom se ankoba ne saade a ene na yeni bibia be ye say ye ko demonstration ye musa ban na so ntiasem on fa Ghana fo ho ni me hia no ni pe aminti sabai no ntwa na mo ankara containers ni nyina da anya se ka se ekoi ba ko ekoi ni da bi ni ehwati about 180 containers na akaport no ono de se 2 weeks no ye twa nim se e be class containers ni la free port wo na Ghana for anya no so faso
simple asam ye tie we ni se kasa bebre wo ho asam ye so clear say Ghana ni bia wutie ye hwe bia no wuti ase ye kasa for 180 containers 180 containers good eno na sabre wo port good so 180 containers 2 weeks here Dr. Okoboy asay enya afi no wo kwa yi mu baako dabi anamienu dabi anamiensa anayemudu ti said ye kan no mo ye no and it's been more than 3 years in here so and yakọ merry go round the sa and ye de Ghana for enkwa and e di agro ajobi ade ba enoi wo manufacture bi won so amanfo mo manufacture bi wo krom ha won so mo asere obi ebwaw adi bi firi amanone ebra won so a ko clear free porter adane boachi bi din abebe akura ni
otwini ho won ti ase kwam
sika bebreba monya sika bebreba monya wo etoje kwa so sika bebreba monya ewo busia bɔ kwa so se sika na wai ewahi eyedan na ban wajapade a ewo se ebedi wotemamufo nsa akwoka wo port na woni sika se ubetimi dia kle odwini hu kra wonti ase na global 5 yi Sunday extra $2 million ebata ho yes sefa ko kle ne mai enti se sika no so ewahi eno so your question was here bisa but no so akoka wo no and a problem so enti akwa se abawe no amanfo ensema fa amanfo nkwa ensema fa amanfo apomoden won eno ma no ehia no na baye woti boni party moden no woti bi hwe di panim yade aba na wa fa yade no ho e de hoto aba bogana fo o bede na bawe ti ma dwene se eho hia ewo se yema hia de se enu akoka port no mekle Kwame onwuro ha wicked omoye omuchimu ye den esan se uhwe this period yi asabe esiare akosoro yi uje di sanka sa nu woko yi ya anka eba yare no be kosoro sa anka nkosoro eti abanu nitumu ye den ni manfo no ena onwene wo ho eti we obagina wanim no sesa manakwenya no samra no ma bibia mipacho oba ani wo na obewu ye de ensem no ne ye ato good conclusion no ye de asem onsem good asem na wie ye ne ba bia wo sa de ko e sha wonsem 2 minutes sha wonsem good ye de ba ha sa tonton sansan ye ba so a ye ba sa ye ba bia ensem so de ye de e de asem en we nyina koso radio bia esie health professionals omo ma ben omo mu nimte e wo ya pomodin aso ye da ne da nyina se kwa no mo kwa manone fia no mo fio mamu ha ono bo minta kan do kan wasem na say no kan
efi 2021 April 2023 in fact ye lusu ye kwa no one mo ye adwuma wa pomodia so ye ne ye lusu more than 69,000 people moko obi apekwa kwa bochiri because akochire wo man no adane boachi bidin nipa njira katua na entimi ntahwe obi achira ade a oye medical doctor a wochira usachira ade ka ho watiti ni mo anya sika onya sika ni wie no wakwa university sika no wo university sika ni wie a esi aman haircut haircut no or nurse or lecture theater so consulting room oni odobia any ahoka bia ode so normal ni bi haircut hopelessness in the system hopelessness what apart from that hardship any nyama on de be ya adwuma ne kwampo omunya ne mo de be ya adwuma nti apomudia so ye no already no ye wasamba ne ko wadada nti yam pese ebi ba be sa ka ho abai onya tsema kakra yenim se oni tsema de onya tsema kakra mani padasani na onfre wonom ono mun sin konya na omo mun ko back se si yerum ba ejira de ejira ewo ya pomudin sensem o man mu no atete apansam enya kwakwa enkanta bono wo yaduma hospitals na clinics
enya and love for a cost striking ase nkaomo enfo obi aho yentumrika eni omo ntina se enhwe kwan a ye befa so na yesiesi omo asem no na ya mo de omo hwehwe ye yani ase de hwinsi ase bibiensi ne wa amafo kwa yaresabia no mo pabia yo ya ye hwehwe omo mogya mu omo sabia mu omo dwuso mu na ye gina so de hunu yade aka omo a ya tutututu ho samia mia nim nyina eje wo ko private laboratory na hono so yakode no sika kase as anzan wanya nyina so bi e de amadokota nya nyina so bi e de akire yade a aka no why are we doing this to the people of Ghana?
Let's abanga onwini ye ho
adan
abanga onwini ye ho why ne hu say bribiensi ye entonga hwe
beso ke hotel asem hotel ye ton e de ama ye hu ni pa asem e na aba ka bohu the way on be engage media no acheche no mamu ti say de Brian Champo today
you
ti say de Brian Champo today and no ma here omo e no ma edi bibi be ba beto omo botomo ba said ye be dia boa Ghana fo nyina no enyo ma hia de look at the way Brian Champo ni abria we move from one radio station to another na no nyame ncha de bra wo kasa no na ɛna nyame na de to na adwum sɛ na wo saa bere nto so bo ayɛ den no ɛna wo ka asɛm we ɛna ɔno afiri na num bae sɛ me kura de ni wo kwan sɛ asɛm we me be so so saa bere ya nto so bo ayɛ den so meaning sɛ wonim no kura no wonim de akɔ so wɔ man Ghana onim sɛ ni ma onim ti amanfo ani abrɛ
onim sɛ nua ni hɔ mofa ɔmanfo bɛdi
ɛnsa se ne tensɛm no mom yɛmfa de sɛ let me give you a very simple analogy
good
yɛn aban adwumayɛfoɔ bosome akatuafoɔ yɛn na yɛ japadeɛ ne hotels yi
good
yɛn sɛ obiara mfrɛ obiara so ɔmbɛtɔ hotel bi dabi senate ɛna minim deɛ ɛsiyɛ ɛnhyɛmu ɛkɔɔ soɔ te sɛ nhyɛmu no kɔɔ soɔ no ɛyɛ labor union so ɔmo rɛpɛ wɔ senate so wɔn mo ne yɛn adwumayɛfoɔ mbɛdi nkɔmɔ
ɔmo ankahwɛ
akyerɛ biribiara ase ankyerɛ yɛn
good
eti na nano TUC yɛ nsɛntwɛfoɔ nhyia mu no na ɔmo srɛ sɛ ɔmo pa akɔnya ne mampanyin ahyia na ɔmo di nkɔmɔ na ɔmo huru asɛm ne mu ɛbɛsi nɛ mampanyin maa ne ho kwan ɛmi yɛn hyia ɔmo wate deɛ meka na sɛ eti meaning sɛ gyina yɛ adwumayɛfoɔ asie ɛnie sɛ hotels no yɛnyɛ yɛ adwen si yɛ tɔn hotels no yɛnim sɛ gyina pɛn wɔn no ɛwɔ no ɛkɔ yie yɛnyɛ yɛ adwen si yɛ tɔn hotel bia
yɛntɔn hwee
ɛna obia ni abere sɛ kyenkyene a yɛntɔn ma no
wei efi
me wa yɛsɛ yɛn so yɛsɛ yɛntɔn ɛso kyenkyene a wɔbɛgyina ɛkɔn so sɛ yɛntɔn ma
adi nti ne yɛntɔn ma
ɛnsɛn ni akorɔ no hwɛ adeɛ wɔ yi o sɛn ni akorɔ no yɛfrɛ bibi insider trading ada na akɔ ka ne kyerɛkyerɛ mu akyɛm wɔ inside politics sɛ ɔne akorɔ no wɔyɛ cabinet minister at the cabinet level no sɛ yɛyɛ nhyiamu ɛde ɛfa nkurɔfoɔ a yɛhia wɔ mo sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ ɔmbɛba bɛsɔ hotel no mu amana nya ahoɔde a saa nkɔmmɔ no wɔte hɔ bi ɔwɔ hɔ bi wɔnim ɛnoɔma a yɛhwehwɛ so such a person no ɔwɔ privilege information ɔwɔ advantage over obi a wɔne saa akɔnya sɛ ɔbɛtena cabinet level meeting ase so nipa saa no yɛmfa bibi saa nhyɛ ne nsa dabi wone nhyɛ ne nsa ɛno ne tam saa aborɔfo kakaka ba sɛ ɛyɛ conflict of interest
tititia
ɛti adeɛ no deɛ ani da hɔ ɛmfa ho sɛ rock city ɛwɔ ahoɔden so ɔni ahoɔden sɛ rock city bɛtumi atɔ sɛ wɔntumi ntɔ simple and tiatia Ghana adwumayɛfoɔ se hotel no yɛntɔn yɛsi yɛ hia obiara wodeɛ deɛ bɛtumi ayɛ ne sɛ managers no ɔmo hwehwɛ hotels na yɛsi na hoɔden aba fam no sɛ nsakae bi ne yɛbɛyɛ a yɛnyɛ simple
na ɔmo manage yɛ ma yɛntɔn ɛyɛ japadeɛ yɛntɔn
yɛpɛ deɛ de yɛ no yɛsi yɛntɔn na kyenkyere a wogyina ɛkɔ ho
yɛntɔn ma ho
and mesi so bio mese nyame a wɔyɛ nokwarekafoɔ nyame ɛbrɛbrɛ ne kyampɔn ɛne nsɛntwerɛfoɔ bi kasa no ɛhɔ na pie firi n'ano asɛ na aduru akye no all of a sudden ɛpie firi n'ano wɔ se saa berɛ mpo a ntɔsoboa yɛ din na meka saa asɛm wei so it means sɛ wɔnim paa sɛ ɔwɔ adwuma ɛwɔ sɛ ɔma n'ani yɛ dɛn ɛkɔ ho ba saa adwuma no ɔte sɛ baomia wɔgya asi nkyɛn ɛna hotels ɛna ɛyɛ adwumayɛfoɔ dea no ɛna kyenkyere a wɔde n'ani asi so ada wosoro sɛ biribi bɛsi wosoro sɛ mobɛkɔ opposition ɛte ne w'ani abere sɛ kyenkyere a yɛmfa agyapadeɛ wei ma wo
asɛm bisa no nen
wokoa na wowɔ sika ɔma mu a
asɛm bisa no nen
na saa sika yi kora a wosia sɛ wowɔ no hefa na anya firi yɛ
wonya firi he
na ano yɛ ayi rock city baayɛ wobɛka kyerɛ sɛ rock city ahoɔden ɛso kyɛn sɛ hotels yi does it even make sense?
Who buy less than 3 years no Rock City no etimi aye dwuma ama when you sika dodo betimi akwa this 6 hotels yi only sa hode no
eti saa asɛm na Honorable Minkah kando kan sɛ ɔmo ni tema ɔmo ndwen Ghana for ho no adansidie ni bi ni
adansidie ni ebi ani
you don't need any rocket science explanation bia adansidie ni ni ɛno ma esisi atwa ye ho akyire nyinara me sɛ mo ma me ba o clip no ye mo ne sisi ansa ne yakɔ ayi de si wɔ court no no ma me ba o clip no ba o na ye bisa ne nanu ya sɛ masa ba o bosome ensiase num ya akaya asa ne yakɔ akɔto aba no ɛdi ade na wode to akwan mu sɛ de bɛya yɛsika sɛm yɛ agye agu yi ɛbɛgyina yie tie ne mu ayɛ yɛnyina yɛbɛyi atɛnhwadeɛ wei baumia clip na yɛdi ka bɔyɛ no deɛ bɔyɛ no pɛtututu no yɛnkɔ mede sɛ nka nhyehyɛ no bɛyɛnkɔ baumia tie na no yie.
All of us, we are aware how things are hard. What steps are you taking from this time to December so that at least it will ease the burden of Ghanaians.
And how are we going to ease the burden? Throughout, especially 2021, 2022, however, it's very clear, say, cost of living has gone up across. Even when I was in Canada just a few weeks, less than 2 weeks ago, that was the complaint. UK, the same issue. We are seeing there's a major increase in the cost of living.
How can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How?
Global inflation has increased fivefold, five times. So there is a problem that is there. But okay, we've tried to do a lot to cushion people. Free senior high school is a big cushion to our parents. If it wasn't there, it would have been a bigger problem in these circumstances.
And no, he never was a very intelligent question. So free SHS. Idea so a man for our for senior. Our for also ma enko free SHS name. That was a very intelligent question. Or he never was a our for also ma enko free SHS name. Nempo our for ma ko free SHS no ba me o mamua. What did the our for ka? A car our for ban airborne what it? Does he hear it? And you see, question now, Papa Nibusano, my Nibusano. Now a very simple question.
Very simple.
Busumin num enzias and suya, Akaya Yaguapo to Aba. And then I will ye, said the Baya Yesika Sem, Ebejine ye. And I know what the water.
Send yourself a linen,
send yourself an onion, Sika Samaji, Ajin Kenzing.
Lenya Bomio Kuyana Kwame.
And your butcher, no.
Hey, and no catch a Yankee. And if yourself an onion, how I buy and yes, a Cote d'Ivoire, a Jato, and you have to farm Ghana. And then Baumian and Canada, Baumia at the Ghana, at to United Kingdom. Hey, and then Baumian a Gufado, woman to me for Ghana, and to Cote d'Ivoire to say Yanana, woman Yabra no more position. Why? Because what you Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Burkina Faso, and even Mali, woman inflation rate, and what from Ghana. Hey, said your mama Boisitiano, said your Ghana, the Anacosro, what to Mali, Cote d'Ivoire, a year Burkina Faso, and a badena, near your Montimin Fanya, and Fatone say, what would you from China? Hey, and about me also, and in Adibako warrior no a free was it free SHS no, and as I say, we had Jinaswa, Yada so a man for us, and Yadi Kushi, so when you cushion, you what did I cushion my DNA was a what of it was a free SHS no, and I'm a man for what to form. Eti free SHS am near Minisika free SHS Miyaria free SHS come di me free SHS Minyam kan free SHS and me bisa se ba o me as woni mamu ha bebreba awofo ka bebreba headmaster se ka na wo mo nu anuane nya na no omodu omokai free SHS no omodu ebre wo so mo yesuku a enso hebe no mo twere enya wasi what was the last time mo twere wasi Kwame Minkah and meto odwase wayek ese Ghana and the 48 million Ghana cedis enya nhwe ya eti what was the last time what twere wayek yentimi twere nso rempo what was the last time Ghana twere wayek Kwame Minkah what was the last time twere what the wayek ka what free is eba sorry who free sorry and sorry am kwada ba yo and also who free bibia who penny free adai abaya wotete to abaya wotira Ghana for dimo abobosia a wo sika bebrebe say 2020 Ghana Revenue Authority abedai na di kira Ghana for nyina say eni swade hu na yede ma yen target yede ma yen ye metiam na broso eti say sika vede wai ewe sika na fa he covid sika bebrebe na munya ewe no ewe covid sika bebrebe no de de cha yen de de ma yen de ye huru ye mobo de ma yen say sika ni nyina wai ni nyina chiru masa taxi ye no elu so ewe he tale Kwame eti se no mo su sika ho a mo bia nsu ma ho debi so mo su sika ho no mo gina e na wiase nyina sika sam e na anye ne se wo mo gina sa sam no ho e so de atwitwa je wo mo ho a ba mo hu mo mobo na nkofo mo nya mobo sa wonya mobo won nya mobo Kwame no kware no mo nka sika no won agije sika no yet sika no won achiche sika no wonga wo mo abemu yi na wonga fa because untimi nka nkyere me ene baumia you the same person na no ka kyere yenti eti awiata fa no nyina ha no escape Cote d'Ivoire na de abetake Ghana no ene the same no kafra even vata me ene no the same thing no abetake Ghana na
it is normal bebreba de sika pa e wo Ghana ha e ye ketase de project
ketase ne pa no
na no mu se minia makwikwe odi akoto social media say akoya na anu ewu ye no mo bi adi akoya na anu ya wo wi aha ansem bi baye okon account ma $30 million and them
$30 million
Cecilia da pasam ye nyandi
nwie ana fufuru so
ye nyambe dum pempe so aye huru ba bia sika do so po no onyae no e free baye etina na anu ya mesema mama President Mahama asana mako Japan sam no na me betwa to mama President Mahama etina President Mahama nano wo sisu dua se ade ba ko edi o my Ghana nya ade ba ko ebo my Ghana and your my Ghana ekwa hwiasem eye ketase ne project na wa mo pa na ma de we ma ne homene so a ye nyina ye ni tua radio we
unspeakable corruption, nepotism, brazen theft, waste of national resources, impunity, and general criminality have become the hallmarks of Ghana's current government. There is widespread despair and anguish amongst our people, leading to an active debate that I have followed recently on our social media about whether securing a foreign passport to do menial jobs in Europe is better than holding a PhD in Ghana. It is a reflection of the adversity to be a more high-value citizen in that country that you have gone to. And so there's no basis. It's like comparing apples and what fruit should I use? Normally they use oranges. Like apples and aluguntugui. And so that debate should not be taking place at all. It's taking place because of the crisis into which this government has plunged our country.
The nation is in a crisis. Ya wa sam kesiem
ya wa huhehiem
ketase ne project
adokure
e kan bi e no man na bedu ba bia edri to the sense ene abefo tinta video so enkomo a emabunu ni die ene se PhD ene amanone de na ope dodo na ekwa amanone dodo na filisa amanone ne yenko ene President Mahama se we wo de tutu wo enye I say wo de apple etutu alungu dugu enye eye green abaje
eye green na
what the tutu wenye because eye visa do wunya emu akwanya ma wotu kwan ena PhD no so wunya emu akwanya ma wotu ye no ma akese enuma akese eye ebo a ye de to so no ebe ye kese amama hodo amafo tu kwan koro omo so won kwofo omo PhD ba dia de be magana ni bi akase wono PhD no won pe amanone no pe eye opportunities eya akwenya eya adwuma eya sikasamo eya hoto ahoto ne sikasam ne akwenya no a omonya wa manfo maaso no omonya bi wo mo mamu ebi ni ha wotene mamu wo kura PhD wo bre aka PhD etimi ma enoma edane a ka giri se ba omia ba de oye gonye PhD ya ka wan semi so okura bi edi enti ne fo no dokotai PhD edi na free waba it's a man for sure na tell opportunities in here sir no and those with PhD don't so omon die na di say ye kwagina pan bi sa na ye betima ye bibia e bro adwene ntiase so it is a bit of it is about me then I wonder why I need PhD so because omo hwe no a hwe no mu ma ono beka kire se obetutu Ghana sikasem ebi ho wo hwe America politics a wo mu di PhD na di nkomo dabi wo mu di aboni krata bi obi wo na di nkomo dabi eye de wutumi ye sa eye de wa ye pan sa eye de wutira ma you eno na America fo tira so de to aba eti sa wo hwe sa no ma na wo mu gina so de to aba na de toto said your mom mine city a ene ne mu abra ne hia because that's how they think good but unfortunately why your memo who need here saying how and any why
so
any what
so
who no ehia who is he
hinani
who is he why hina hinani eno na hia but who no eno na dia bedu ba bia ya bedu so ene say yenya bawumia ene say yenya na ado danko akufo ado ihe na ono de we human rights activist ene ono de we doctor we we adwo bank ayi World Bank pen we be we ene ɛne yɛ baabi a yɛabɛdu yi sɛ amanfoɔ sɛ dabi ɛnya phd na mepɛ dabi nyame kwan
good ɛsɛ sɛ wokɔ hɔ no mu akwanya wɔ hɔ bɛnya adwuma ayɛ
yes
ɔnim sɛ wodu hɔ no mu a biribi a wɔbɛnya anidaso wɔ hɔ ebi wɔ hɔ na mmɔ wɔn a phd a wokura ɛyɛ ɔnenam ɛnyɛ ɔne na yɛmfa siti asitɛ wei suban wei Ghana mabuyɛ ne anyinaso bia wɔ ne mu ɛno nti ɛna Ghana mabuyɛ ti wei yɛmpɛ biom Kwame yɛpɛ biom koraa ɛti no nea wɔm yei anidaso bi anim ɛno nti na Ghana mabum wokɔ internet social media so a wɔm yɛ saa debate no ɛti Kwame anidaso no a ɛbɛba ɛde ama ani se saa phd fui a yɛnni arɛhyɛ mu wɔ mu yi yɛbɛma wɔm akɔ
yɛka so ne yɛka bi ama yɛnnua maa nom because yɛba bɛdi nkɔmmɔ de afa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ɔne Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman wɔn hyehyɛ ahodoɔ a wɔn gu so tɔn de ama Ghanafoɔ sɛn na amanfoɔ hunu no in the various regions ɔsɛ yɛhyɛ aseɛ bɛɛ ɛbɛdadamu hɔ no ɛnɛ yɛde toa so yɛbɛkɔ ɛyɛ north east yɛwia na yɛbɔ awuram ɛwɔ ɛmiami ahodoɔ na afei yɛhwɛ sɛdeɛ ɛnɔma ɛsitie basa abere yɛntie Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman
okay
wɔabere no wɔkasa afa yɛnnua mmaa yɛ maame mmaa no ɔmo ho asɛm no wɔka sɛ ɛba mmaa ho asɛm a ɛyɛ na Ghana yɛyɛ ɛho sɛ afei na yɛdiscover mmaa asa afei na yɛabɔ mmaa
asɛ afei na mmea no aba
afei na mmaa bɛka yɛ ho ɛwɔ wiase mu ha mmea ti ɔka asa asɛm no ani ɛhwɛ adeɛ wɔ yi.
I saw the sexual harassment policy. I was very happy because I'm very happy to announce that the University of Cape Coast we were the first to have a comprehensive sexual harassment policy. And not only policy but also the implementation strategy. And we were able to protect many young ladies. A lot of them didn't even know they were in danger. Because in all their lives they have been protected. And we have watched the system grow, and I'm very proud of it. So I'm very happy that we have now, one, to protect journalists. We need one to educate all of us, men and women. And I think that is where we should begin. Preventing it in the first place. Solving it when it happens. Letting all of us know why it is in the interest of all of us that such deployment of power, such misdeployment of power does not occur. And that is everybody's interest when they do okay.
Professor Nana Jane Opoku Agyeman ene kasa no yebeba sa asem no so na yetimi acheche no ma bi basabre ye kwa homa no so na ye ne Gafaru Gafaru wa North East Regional Communications Officer edema NDC amanyoko no ma mienu nti ene efre no tokobi epiemu ewo ɛyɛ kasafidie baako ɛsoɔ wabra no mu di omo nkɔmɔ wabra radio station no ɛyɛ ne program ɛna atwɛdebɔ bi ɛyɛ dɛ ɛkɔ so yɛbɛyi video no ɛde akyɛ mo sɛdeɛ biribiara si kɔɔyɛ ba Gafaru ɛyɛ North East Regional Communications Officer ma NDC amanyoko no saa radio station no ɔtaa kɔ hɔ deɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ ne baeɛ no ɔho ɛnsɛm ɛde kyerɛ yɛn Gafaru yɛ mo akye mo akɔ aba.
Thank you, Kwame. Good morning to you and good morning to your listeners.
Good morning to you as well, and thanks for joining us on the program. So, tell us exactly what happened in that radio studio where we see in a video a gentleman gets into the studio, hooks another gentleman who was virtually making his point on radio, and then begins to unleash terror on him. Exactly what happened
in the Northeast, and of course in the Wale constituency, where Dr. Bawumia himself resides and where he goes. The video you saw.
And hold on, Gafaru, which radio station are we talking about here?
The radio station is Eagle FM, Wale, which is in Wale Township. Yes.
Who owns Eagle FM?
It is a private person's radio station.
Okay, so it's not a political station for that matter. All right.
No.
So tell us what transpired.
It's a private person.
Go ahead.
What happened is those you saw in the video were two NPP factions. So it was a clash between two NPP factions. The faction of the MP, that is former, gender minister, Ajia Laraba, the sister of His Excellency the Vice President Bawumia, who lost by 7 votes, who also an aide, I don't know whether they call him economic aide, Dr. Kebiru, who won their primaries by 7 votes. These are two factions. So, of course, those who attacked were people of Dr. Kebiru, who attacked members or communicators for the MP who lost. Up to now, they don't have, the one who is their candidate for Wale.
They don't have a parliamentary candidate.
Yes, they don't have a parliamentary candidate. They are in court with the issue after their primaries. They are in court. And this, give us 2 indications. One, when crocodiles are eating their eggs, you would tell us what they would do to the, flesh of the fish. It is telling us the ordeal that we are facing as NDC communicators in the constituency and then the region as large. Now, it is also telling us the inefficiency and the indecisive nature of the vice president who is seeking to lead the nation because he's not able to even resolve the case. They brought it to him because he's having apparently his decision or his interest is in her sister to have retained the seat. And let me put it on record. In 2020, he had asked his personal aide, who is in his office, Dr. Kebiru, to step down not to contest the sister. He did. And this 2024 again, he asked him not to go again. I said, no, it is about self-development. And I'm asked. So against the wish of the vice president, Dr. Kebiru went and won by 7 votes. Now the sister is challenging it in court, and he's unable to call her to order. The place is so chaotic. 3 days ago, they had a press conference lamenting and saying that these are things that is going to, from their own mouth, and I can send you the reports. Their press conference, they write up. They said that what is happening shows that they will not be able to break the aid because if they can't put their own house in order, they can't break the aid with this.
And so that is to say that the inability to resolve matters is of prime concern to the MPP in that area. But you see, for the benefit of appreciation, said who said enormously quiet our radio station, I would want us to play the clip again. And I heard them. I don't understand the language though, but I heard a name. So maybe you could give us an idea of exactly what they were discussing, for which it triggered this sort of attack. It's here video review. What is sound at us here? Yeah.
So want to authority to deal into authority. Want to mean like into my collection program.
eti abrante na okasa no yatam no de ko say he no mde no ko ye he no mde no wura ye we don't know bayanko ahoma no so gafaru daso ahoma no so gafaru I mean listening to the video and hearing what they were saying, exactly what were they discussing, because that will give us an idea of what might have triggered that unwarranted attack on the gentleman.
Exactly, Kwame. You know, this video is captures the later part of their conversation. And
right.
Of course, what they were saying at the later part of the conversation was with regards to Honorable Okudzeto Ablakwa's, fronting the issue about government truncating the purchase of the hotels by Brian Achampo.
Yeah.
So the gentleman was berating Okudzeto Ablakwa Honorable for his action and was saying that he's not having principle when the attacker came in and assaulted him. And before that, I had called a staff of the radio station to brief me as to what happened. Then he told me they had already finished berating their council of elders. They had accused them of not being able to set their, foot on the ground to end the issue.
Hold on, Gafaru. Nobody can fire Omo Council of Elders. Where your MPP flow and Ometro Mohoko. Nobody can fire Omo Council of Elders. Eto Muria Yomo Okudzeto Ablakwa Yetre Honsem and Omo fire Okudzeto and one Abrante the Bowren. But Gafaru, this gentleman who unleashed the attack, do we know who he is?
Yes, he is one of the son of one of the Council of Elders members, and the name is Nabila Suleimana. That's the son, and that Nabila Suleimana is a Council of Elder member who came in and attacked. And I had asked him who gave them the permission to come into the radio station to discuss those matters. So that was the premise of the attack, that they insulted the Council of Elders and then leading members of the party for not stepping their foot on the ground, and also asked that who gave them the authority to come and speak on those issues.
So if I look at
that, was the basis for the attack.
That's right.
And mind you, they didn't just beat one another. These people who are a threat to our democracy and a threat to peace in the constituency and the region at large destroyed equipment in the radio station. And currently, the radio station, they filed a case at the police station.
Wow.
That they should buy their equipment. Yes.
Because even in this video,
and went to the reception and destroyed their thing.
Wow. Even in this video, you see them trying to break apart the a microphone. It's a microphone, and even picking up the chair and throwing it somewhere. But the gentleman that was whisked away, where is he? What has happened to him? Is he safe?
Actually, I have not made follow up to that as to what happened after they dragged one another to the reception. But I learned that it was brutal at the reception, very brutal, and it defines who they are. So you see, my concern and our concern as a party, because we don't care and we don't even wish them well. Whatever they do to themselves, we don't wish them well. But our concern as a party is, as they are doing this to one another, what are they going to visit to us? And of course, we are preparing for that. Because you remember, I came out with a press conference which was about the watermelon factory and the fact that Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia has been touting the fact that they came out with about 150 or 140 factories, of which we have only 6 districts in the northeast. He's not been able to give us a single district, a single factory in all the cities in the region. So I came out with a watermelon factory that they've used to deceive our chiefs. Always it will end here, they will complete it here, they will commission here. Till now, it is at a standstill. So after the press conference, if you had listened to the audios that came out from their platforms, that whenever they see us in a radio station mentioning Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's name, we should be attacked.
Wow.
The audios, we still have the audios. So we are concerned if they are not able and they are able to do this to one another, and we anticipate what they would possibly do to us. However, we are not perturbed because we will be ready for them.
Mamencha asemi ya wukan sisi mu. Mamencha wasemi mu sisi no bia ente de okan no. Wo say MPP for years and dwefo nchia mu. No mu years and dwefo nchia mu no. Wo mu de tu dwa say nanu ye omo pa ba omo ya hontoma no so mo nim no mo nim no mo betena radio station ye NDC fo no NDC fo no kwotena radio station ebo ba omo ya dia de ba to omo na twa kuroi eti wo say gafaru say wo gina video yi ani de esi yesu yi edi adai na di de ache Ghana nyina say wo mo ye representation of change omo gina ma say o my Ghana nsesa ye NDC fo no wo mo omo kwa eda kwantada all because of sa ehunehune and you see wo mu humpo and omode wey eyewo na other people but almost somebody my prepared good almost my prepared ya momo omunye but Gafaru I mean what would you wish that the vice president no wale no free what would you wish was actually a chairman of the police council what would you wish say obeye within this period what all these things are happening.
You see, if it is about he being the head or chairman of the police council, I'm telling you, we see him as a phantom of a chairman of a police council. Because security there is nothing to, take home about. Armed robbery inside township of Wale. He careless. We don't see him as people see him to be. I'm telling you, Kwame. There's absolutely nothing he can do about as far as the security is concerned. He can't even manage his own home. And if you really know what is happening in Wale, it's not that Dr. Bawumia and the MP, they've always won Wale seats. It is about violence. They are having some few communities that they go there and then they use violence and then take over and then let's say steal the election. That is what I'm going to say. Because when you check, Wale Township is having 36 polling stations. And I'm telling you, out of these 36 polling stations, our parliamentary candidate, who is the former minister from Northern Region, Honorable Abuba, has always, just last 2020, he won 32 out of the 36 polling stations in Wale Central Township. And Dr. Bawumia, doing his last campaign there with the MP, won only 4 polling stations. It tells you that even his own constituency, he's not having the grounds. And Kwame, let me put it on record that, you see, what is happening and they are unable to choose a parliamentary candidate is the fact that they know those who are running, the forerunners of their PC. None of them would be able to match our candidates because they are all in less, including that of Dr. Bawumia, because that's the place he does his campaign, last week of campaign. They don't know who they would use or put to challenge our candidate because they know the force that he is.
Very well.
They know.
Very well.
So that is why they believe that if they maintain the woman, the gender minister, former gender minister, she will lose. They want to replace the woman with Dr. Kebiru, who they think that is a fresh blood, new face, is not, tainted with anything black.
It will be a force to reckon with.
They bring that a new force. But of course, Dr. Bawumia's interest is also in the woman because that's the sister. You remember this, the very sister who was the deputy.
Attaining Kano, Northeast Regional Communications Officer, Emma NDC Amanyokono. What would you also my crowd? But you see, Ima and then your post show now video where you the Kwakoma Ghana Journalists Association. GJ for you the video where Bramo. And where SC radio station, Nientia Mibusa say, why in a radio station in Yanidiano? Now me person who say you're politically motivated. But you realize that you're a private businessman. A radio station. Ye didn't come out radio so. Obi free hini ha. Now a boy radio station. Again they said the kutupa. Again the man a kwanya. Again the man a kwai. So better when you say kudrono. Akwaya sadi way. Akwa bo bi ani so. Our radio studio and Ghana Independent Broadcasters Association. So wale. We be about free. And as I we kwaso. And amunka ho asem bia. Adaya you say oni akono sopa Council of Elders. It one in the yard one year, Nidias or Papa Nasum. GJ was all Mukasa Fasadi way home. And not just GJ, they say Ghana and Penny Voix, Mopasum G. Ghana and Penny Voix, the Biamuya peace match, peace athletics in the whole. This is the time I was about one thing. Abacasa for Wale home. fi say NDC communicator na me ate ase say ye di ka bo mo ntre how
eti won so won eti won
no mo kasa e boba umie din a wo mo ba che obu shege so ma mo do asumdwe wo my Ghana yima asem wo yemfo na asem hia ma mo do asumdwe wo my Ghana this is the time also mo kasa this is the time also mo ba bonten ne wo so mo yefa mo nyefa wo ansa na asem aba ama nkofo aye say ye defend ye ho ye wi ane ye twa ye ho na ya ba sopa san nkofo na wo mu defend wo mo ho ma no ato
enu ani
abusua pa hwi
enyo yaya ne wom ya peso bia ba adwabo na sibi na asem bia wo bia mu oka na mama ne ye kunsum yemfa mu mai motrobodo yemfa mu mai mosempa
say what to asem ya ade na mfa wanyenye kakra and then Friday grow ana mia and feeling like Friday and then as and then feeling like Monday that's true. Thank you. In some doors, you have diagnosed me properly. But you know what I'm going to say? Start 274 hash. What the alias is here? One Sabeka. A year 1,000 cities. In fact, your 1,000 cities be a new. I say, what about my 2,000 cities? It is start 274 hash. That is here. Celebrate Sikawe Baba Yodia Babaka, Medi Moses Clinic, and Herbal Center. What the Medi Moses Garlic Capsules about? You didn't say long cinnamon soap and a drayaba. When you drab up Wamamo Janadia Fusani, when you drab Baba Yabamba or William, Messi Yadia Hokwine, when you drab a water from Nama, what day, Angazangazaba. I want the Angazangazaba, but Busu immune system. What me now? What do you say? What me Akasa? Who's the peg? What was the peg? Oh, yeah. A baby feeling you can answer free body. I'm wondering who but say from a Moses garlic capsules. After so come Moses Clinic and Herbal Center. Yadia account including was sick. But to the Indian Aquadam, diabetes, sciatica, hypertension, Obane Bema, Pemu, and Como, Medatoye, Nina bet with the Aquadam, prostate will some. But the Moses, the Omocha, Yadio, Adenta barrier, hey, woman, the post station in the dear Mushakia, and after so 8 years out, I can see anymore. Ghana Highway Authority, Accra Ministry, so one or more. A Janko, open school for the devil in the dear Musha, Kumasi, I hear my Kokobe. From 0244 068 447. Asem Naba in Kenya, no, Aqua baby. Solid. Me say na Philisa Monday Bamati the Okana
some doors into Wuja
to do more no wom to do more
coffee sanu and shut down koye mouth open more time but you bet me the amount I said one so you bet me the amount yo ma atiefo nyina achibiom na no pay ayamfo ni kasia bre na so ko akrate mo nsam no na yade abramo Kwame di kanka sa asambi amani masesa sanesa mantia sieye papa na dey obemfo aye Samuel Kwabena anim oda GSS omo de nsem bia betudwa
Ghana Statistical Service
omo se so hwe Ghana ha
yeah
just a nipa ahia yempa no ye be 7.3 pe
na 7.4 and now 7.3
and wo ho no
where daily graphic on
daily graphic na buy
and not daily graphic in mo who a figure ho
na asesa obi na bo asesa
okay said you bia no e over 7 million
but anokra na esa me ma dwemu no Ghana ohia dokro nkrofo no
a chance
say Kwame
ana for say the yetimi hunu ye na ye ka
the yetimi hunu ye
the Ghana Statistical Service hunu ye no
na
walk
and your bia mu ye because omo bia mu on say Ghana for do and you say so ka say bia 7.3 na essence ye more than 30 million 30 point something na 7 then na sanka ye okay kakra but abu say yeah ho chire o memu no ye doso esi nwa ediye essence nipa kuma bi pe and edidi wo man Ghana nti yes from next time no omo just a criteria mu gina so no omo bia bi
but a serious issue say Ghana for ya Akufo Addo ne baomia mo hwe yeso yi emu 7.3 million ehia omo
yenya ba bi nda yenya aduane ndi yenya bibi mfra ya number sasa just ya I said ya beja binum no nipa kakra bi super na ekoyie mo omo
eti na de baomia ka say free SHS aboama ahoto aba no 7.3 million for a woman can walk.
Kwame, you be able to free senior high.
So I say free SHS, a cushy cushy, I'll see a cushy
free senior high, and you must say, well, a beer you must say, well, because social Ghana for any you man, well, your Dawson, into free senior high, no, you didn't in a bed, you must say, no, but the
argument is Anya be a 1 year fees. It is now 1 piano, a basic can be a down.
Kwame, it is as a can be a BC, you mutimi chira. abro so August September
yes
komo kwala na kwahwe
thank you
niam obeto to de ama oba e de akono se ne free senior high no e pepepa na ehwe because e free senior high pepepa anka wo de odware ya na wasim na akọ
what's what are na
akọ na se wakọ sua ade na waba
se se am moto no kire
na se
wose de ehia zo
anya sa na tie obeto mattress obeto atoparaye ebi kura di paint ne cement ye ni Ghana ha enti no anya sa na tie enti nsam mo ka ne ya woya ni ne atimi aka ne yie
right
metiwe je se enche bia no
tini etini ani abri aka kiti na wo fu aduru Erika ya do we kam
okwa ya se ni na ho so akaka kra bi na se wa firimu enti ho nsam ana se ko akrata daily graphic adibatu dwa sanso ana Bishop Dogwe eso aka kra ban say baby a edu no awoso mutimi provide Ghana for with a selfless leadership na etimi aboa se be na niam mu adin a titimu no o betimi adane ani asakra mu na ye ho ato enti ho nsam no
so mo provide with the selfless leadership okay
na etimi aboa
okay
na se aya akanifo aye krado say on besumo man no
betu won si wo
na se o masumo man ye anya de be pia sika ko hye mpaase en de be wia aban insase en de be wia aban je se sika na de anyoma bia ensem fata nti o ma je se ewo atu ho ache sunsum so besumo man Ghana eno na Ghana ye hia ne sesia nti wonsem aho sanso ana Magdan enso ade atudwa se edubra wo se bi man yetimi oni yankasa logistics and afa aya shipping space shipment no
wodi nani akire ho
wo se watutu nchiri ni bia
wo se ebra so se ye be dai
ye be oni yankasa logistics and a shipping space
na se kire ne sai
na je se logistics na jenima bia betimi aboa me atimi aya adwuma na bia se ye shipping yo man so Ghana for do na no ebetimi eso je se bia yan ye yade se bia foreign companies no beji aboso nti yetu
waka company asem
ni nyina
anam gisa aban asem no waka se aban ne beji asoa anase wo kasa fa se wono ankurankura na wo ye Ghana ni no ye de be ma no
ankurankura na ye Ghana ni no ahu so no waji bi dada asi anchine no otu ana otu awafo nya bintu enti ni nyina aka ho bi ana se omo kirem se o se Ghana yetimi akon kan efe omo daily graphic nso bu nkompa ahwetema is se bia ho no okwa se MPP e wo ho pa na manfo nso na mini adwuma no ese nkoye enti wonsem ana se ko wakrata no e de betudwa kwama mkomanim na yanko eye Ghanaian Times ko wakrata no mu eno nso je se eye na ibra Ghana for ebre e wa yaresa bia isa ne se omo je se okọ o matwu moja sebe no madwuma ne so adiun nyame anim na
enya moja nko a o
senti na me
ye di sebe ye hudwuma ye di jonso hudwuma
adwuma na adini
eno ma efiri ye ho efiri ye mu
wa hwe yi agodi na se pampen wom ni ade omo bre nti a so aban twa ni ko hwe omo
ye di tiri wo mo di tiri hu nyina adwu hudwuma
adwuma na adini
adwuma na nya adwuma ketwa
adwuma na adini
it is wo kasa for na kadia wo hia awasa banya futie na munya se ye for National Labour Commission so na da bia
ya de tire ya de tata adwuma for bo mun tirani ene na anya ade a aboa nti wonsam ana se nei Ghana for etem pentene kwa wa ya
bia wo Praga so obekọ Canada wo te Praga so obekọ UK wo ko wi awse brain drain
wo wi awse ani nti no mo license so se hwan kura ya tum from 500 to 3000 boom wo wie so a wo se je service e kura me ma ebi ano so kura ye ho nsam ye nkan wie ye
me wa de kura na e pam ye no wo
siesie ye me se da kura me so na se o mu bie kwan na ye nyina be ko na aka o mo ne ayi enuma no kwa enti awon sabne sasun mami aye Beatrice Wiafi Beatrice aye Adai Dr. Wiafi Adai ade atudwa se Ghana kokram yade etomba no fumu a se ekuni pei no anya hwe afi bia no nipa be 2560 ana kokram yare no ade eto na nanom na se mba ehun sam na droso awose ye hwe na yembo enti wonsam awo sanso ana benfo Festus ebo taxen ade atudwa chim say I was a Ghana yetimi increase revenue mobilization netimi aboa Ghana ye economy no etimi agira na ntia no ne be sie ya ne ati nkura ntia nwieye ne atia kura ehu ne yade ye anammoa
ye for
daily post na ye nwie ye monitor na fiada ye toaso akwanim na daily post ko wakrata no e no chirem say nei no eye CJ order say eye more senior court of appeal emomodi judge bako justice eye Jemafe Sedin maboni mamuni ya mfa nchami yesi docket bia on wefa owura kosi boati anase Paul du Jamfi okay aya cathedral
that's right
papa no secretary aha ane abrakwa case no yesi on hand over docket no enti wonsam ewo ha ko wakrata no dia sansu no owura aya Martin Pebu eso je se wadwalai o kirem se ne ye be sorry bia no under this aya government aya je se one day one scandal one day one scandal. One day, one scandal.
One day, one scandal.
No.
One day, one scandal.
And one yet.
Etunya daily post of it.
Anti Kwame, mami fa ensi hei. Ne feje se yemfa nsam no entwa so na timi aboa. Na former president nso kasa se de na America no aban sa se na manfo bia afom no. Ni nyina aya ade se dan Kwame bi no obehwe na se wonsam so no watimi akanti brenti Kwame mfensia na yentwa so.
Nese joma ma o adwuma yo. Adwuma manfo dia to ho dia ma no. Enye yizo. Etina ebra na MPP for go to aba no. Na na do so media madwane o. Mumfo mo mai. Yes na na do was ye. Yes kasem ya anyu asechire ne se no. Da be di hujuma so hwe. Midwane ye nam we. Yonam kwa so ba no no na ba ye ni ye. Me medi awie me kwa. Ebuso me ka say Ostek real estate. Omo sase no mugu so mo ton. Wa bra dial star 274 hash no. Kai say 1000 Ghana cedis bi da say e wo dia. Bra beje star 274 hash. Say what MTN so say what Telecel so. The secret capacity na sika ya wo dia. Star 274 hash. Ostek real estate asem na me kan. Omo sase no ma so ntwe bia ni ho. When you assassin, I can the ball, second chair, and one a litigation free. What did you make no? And Sassano so good, Miami, papa, to say Dodo, a Yukuma, a Sabi, the Yumu, a Fiena, the Wenya, and a Shy Hills. Where Miami or Chinabi, a beer man in my bones say yes, but be Papa Pan when you're at many wa message here to be akwajin sasiribi e bono so da form kaya we use kaya esifie ubeti bi akwajin sasiribi from 0244684069 and 0240933748 and 0266101406 e Ostek real estate omo no omo hutwa omo di no kra etina dan dan ina betra ye di omo ho dance ye adanse die papa ne Ostek real estate and to omo dwumade na asem se cost je omo sase ne bi sere be ya wo so betima kukuru dan ne bi asi wona wa himu ki no akasa yes afim pai boy ya mi boy e na abem no na mo ye house dedication na e ya ton safra me why amemra asie bi number ni 0244684069 0240933748 and 0266101406 Ostek real estate Yefri Ostek de mo wura Lawson Heba na Virgin Doctor Nankasa no ne ba Virgin Sun abetina say ex natural mineral water bottles miensa wanom de atoso 9 na si nanimi Virgin Sun. Edian Nancy, I will use Ano.
Mammy Monsu, no, say water is life.
Life is water.
What you see?
And water is X.
What you see?
X is X natural mineral water.
Peace sign.
Simply natural.
What you see?
Peace to you.
What you see?
And I'm supposed to sign here.
I am just signing see.
Allah.
Oh.
Only one back and the better. One back and the better.
Oh, young country.
Yes, I know I can
delay man capsules. Open you guys here. Now what you quantum move? Quantum no ya me buy and if you da sabe.
So what did they know?
He nano. Okay, did you come that was it? I don't pay was a me by man 40 osu area mu ha night market for ni nyina abo
e e che o mu nyina osu night market
and omo achimota ne tesa no oho adwuma ne de oya adwuma pa na unya ho akade o
that's right
because yesi de opfa adwuma pa no di wona adwuma ho nti da bia me ba ha de mama ni gene yese wadwuma pa wo bone no kra wo ye de wo ka
thank you
because se oya adwuma na wo ka no kra da bia wona ma utimu se wachi no ya na bibia koyie unsuro bibia
okwa na okwa
ati ase se de me virgin san me bo me papa echi domi
that's right
na wo hwe amamfo a omo etie ma no ka se ho se de me kanyina ye no kra na omo koto aduro no mu nso a omo nya so mfaso yenchi atiefo yi a omo tie Power FM a omo tie omo hwe TV so aje to Facebook a omo tie nsempa no pay free Master Kwame ho Samre Mosomfo Virgin Son Mena no pay ma fa Dr. Lawson Chairman aka the Virgin Doctor na kunya na mene udi nkomode ya fa Lawson Herbal Center yenupa mako miensa yedi abedwa man so a yede som Ghana man mesre enene de di kan ya wo hweme Lawson Herbal Center ye wo Kumase Ebuakwa Kena yesi ye wo Kumase Ebuakwa Kena Samson amamo Accra ye bie a branch ewo Abeka Tota yesi Accra ha ye wa Abeka Tota inti Master Kwame wona e wo pharmacist wona e wo herbal shopper omo pese omo betu yenu ni bi kogu omo shops na amanfo ba beto no omo nsa etimi ko omo no omo nzunya omo beto no nya ahoden no omo mfre sa number si number na e the screen as nemu mo amutie radio no titiriu enu tina ya na ye bo number na ye to ye bo ase bo no inti fa pen eni paper e bia meka se wo taxi mo trotro mo ko baabi number na ye 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0248 6199 0248 6199 Dr. Lawson number na etwaguo no mesra matie for say enuro ne yamensa ya wo Lawson Herbal Mixture Samson ya wo Local Herbal Mixture and ya wo Lawson Delay Man Capsules enuro ne miensa nyina anopan me no kasa de afa ho nemum nya so de tie me say yare ya onipa ya kwa ya ba ya tamfo kese pa anopan anase abrabo no wotimi aha ye yare because sawo yare a untimi enko adwuma so wo yare a se obi empo ubi bia kodi obi hono ma untimi nsore nko ye enti ya na nipa bebre ya adwene nko yare so nemum danda nyina ya dwen se ye hu nipa na ye dey ye enti ya hwe yare bi a Master Kwame ye feni stroke yare stroke yare a ene akurati menya mpanimfo timenya ni nyina aye nuane a ye dia enuane nru edigu so ebi ya chemicals ye dia na akofension sanso bo na dia braye obi ya di carbohydrate food sa nam so ama ya begire ni padua ne mu enam so mentini masisi moja ntimi nya adwuma obi kro ho ma ne nsa na ye ntiriti nanso sa enuane ebi ne dia banche ebu emo bayire ni nyina ye enuane aga na ye enuane dia koye starch ntidi ye ntimi nya iso di ntino ye didi a wo se ye bo ye ho ban boy babo ye ho ban ne se obi a wudi starch aduane bia no esunsun sanso no ana ne end product glucose so glucose no ba ni padua ne ma esichire nso dose wo ni padua ma enam so ema de yare a yato ne din sa diabetes ye dey eba nanso mesre se sa ne America nyina no de ya na ye di sa nua ne ye de ba no ya amaman entu obi amaman abedre ni padua mu abere sisie nim entu ontimi nyina na so nche ya we Lawson Herbal Mixture na dwuma eye Lawson Herbal Mixture ye dura ye de ekutia yare a eye stroke yare enti stroke kura ma obi wo hono ma ne nsa wo so ade ma na empopo stroke kura ma obi da sori a ne nsa na ye titiriti na bia keka ado so obi kura de awia pia na okogina ma na so wonante a ni ti we no ni brain cell no wo se ya na ni ti no emu achemienu na efa ato no wo se fa na edwane se ga enti nam so am ototom painkillers enu awudo nom nanso wonom a ebrasia ade achi ana asa ye dai aba
wow
so ahu enti nyani ti na ya se eye normal ti yare o
stroke na ba nkai
na yesa on se brain ye wo enti ne bia ye friend arteries sa arteries no na mamoja na ewo nipadua ne tiri nim no eye adwuma afa brain mama atimi anya ahoden enti obu okra enam so wontimi na anajo ni ti dwane se ga sa ni tiri fa no enti mesra matiefo Lawson Herbal Mixture wei eya bibiduro yɛmfa chemical bia emfry enu tina me pa said the master Kwame ye adwuma wɔka no kro no me ne me papa nko a na ye aduru a yetimi de ye secret eto abonten secret ni say me muahu se ahama nso wɔ kwayem nanso wonim so mfaso ya hwa enua bebre atwe ho ahia ene yato agu ye chi a yesi ye kɔ foreign nimdi adɔso a ye no nom foreign drugstore enoma na asa sabi akɔfa ho yare aye de aba wonom lo se heba mixture enso so yare so etu yare ase enti mesrem a wutie saadi na wo symptoms ene sa no ma bu woni paduam a wotu ho anamo a enkoda no mesrofa lo se heba mixture ye woduro we na amanfo di adanse ye se the stroke yare na kada to kete so a wontimi nsore nante no wonom etoa edu no asore enante de okuta poma a wontimi nante yie no wonom lo se heba mixture etoa enum no atopoma ato atwene mesra me nua ba me papa nyagide wo memu se lo se heba mixture de wokwa edwaman so a eduaro do na eto no ma wonom a unya yare santantantantem no lo se heba mixture ye hwe na no me ba ha na me ni padua no me hu se mumu aye dududu asema ye boho bi nanso me free a me kofi a me ba beda nwumra me fa disposal me hwe aduro ibi no me ade ye che master Kwame na me nipadua mu so ma ye dai adwo me fo mo what you say enti sa aduro we enya me papa nko a na wo se nom a wo se ya de boa manfo a yare ade kro mu nipadua ma etete wo mo me sra men tie me ba wonyare kro betimi anom wow because ekum kura wo nipadua nim ene ekura e wo kase nim ekura na wo nipadua nim se webi wo no ma wote ya woda bia honam ya wo nipadua nim webi wo nso ada bia woda so free kete so a na apon so ye ne ya so na chiri kase na mututu no eduru ma bia obi kura ho no ma wo kura de am na se wo je afri nsam a wo mia ne kakra bia o se agish
wada ne aposo
wote ase nipadua ne ahoden enti ma ho gane nso ne aduru a etimi ma mogya de afri sane ana kokoro do so ye aduru bia ekumekura wo nipadua nim enti asasu hwam so wo ho no ma eno nso ma nipadua no me pa cha odi awuwo no etimi asore na nya ahoden mesra matiefu abra ne de ye adwuma na mo me kasa na mentie me kwa fa number na frame wate na ye ni nkomo number ne 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 0248 61 99 99 0248 61 99 99 Lawson Haba make our pharmacy ne Haba shop wokwa also pet Dr. Lawson na drona Virgin Sun se ne papa edi nuama akoma 36 ana aka bom dia no anu bi na wo pato se wan to anu ma honam ya no eduro bia no webetu ase de aba wo mesra wo de otoso mienu aya Lawson Haba mixture Local mixture ya dura ya de kuti adamu san yare wo ya bema betimi anum bi wo ba sabi ode puatete hunsu betimi anum bi master Kwame de ntina me kasa yanhwa ma omo ho fefo obabi ne bema bia kodin gida ho enam so ma himfi won ka boni firi ho ba ni woni mo enso bema na akofa ya dai ababe no yanhwa ode puam wo babi sabi ensansa bagu ni padua nani woni bema hia oni atinka woni bema hia na himfi ona ya no wote se eho eye ne ya mesra oba sabi hu ne ba masia hu ni atinka na wo kwa ba manti ya usuro because of all day puano falo ka heba me hye woduru enu tina me dia me se sa no ka heba me hye se Ghana fo ma ya ne mama so wo ma no ma me ne me ho kani ya ba no maduo we e dia boy ho ban because wo ya ba ma baba so no epum wo ba all day pu ase wu ni padua no ama wo so tia na etefo na wo fon ni padua ne nya akọ no ukọ ni pam kra na wo fere all day pu anti anse du ma bia woni na ye yellowish all day pu anti wo ba sabi eya na edu ma bia ma pampan ba ni padua ne mu all day pu ama sabi wa himfi ono ba ma ne ba hunya na so mfaso falo ka he ba me hye woduru we ne ya duru a oba wo no ma ekum kura e wo ahimfi ho na mo waso wa ya wensi amo waso adrai na nka boni bia ne pampan bia e ma ho enu ntina me dia me ba me bia ma no kase sa wo ya oba na so ya chinyifo na no lo ka ya ba me sare etoa miensa enuma waso be chitira kaswa traffic e be chise solution e dia chimpaboa be 1 year en wide no e lo ka ya ba me sha kopa bitonom na sa wo kwa ba ma no wo siawa watimi ama uska boro so ama ne wura fi watimi asa cha ka boro so watimi ato asase ama edi kokoofo na yedai edi achew wumpe we na apede ni nyina chini baabia wo di padua na fon no esiesie no ama ne yekese ba ma wo so de akoye baba so krama ebubu nsasa bebu ba ma no no lo ka he ba mixa eno ne yekene nyina bom se weni adura eka ba ma no wo ba bom weni adura esiesie awarefo ntem enem kodwoman so a lo ka he ba mixa de ma no nyina etonom man tonku ne samra hihya himfie ho na nya na ado ne ode puano tiere yo wo ba bi eni kwan sa ade ehye kwa ahemfie ho entinku ne samna na amato ato munyai loka heba me shamata kwa me die ntie ye nsuo ne se wonuma ekofantirinim ekoflash body nim ama mwowa na etu nkosua gu ahemfie ho no wo ba no esiesie ho ama omunyina awu entuunum loka heba me sana mesraw we ne de esiesie ahemfie ho fa Dr. Loss number no mesraw number is 0248 61 99 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 bidiminsam nyina ba wiye nyagidie na ya me virgin sana no pay my bold am na wotwetwe nkomo se de ama my bold nyina ya delay man capsules sadro wonsa meto bebu ase na metwimo minum bintia minim secret ewom enti me se me nsro babia because say the man comes to the mass mama me na me brama krokro ba me te ha okohe oba so edi machi a edi antie delay man capsules ama me sisi ma ye din me kwotodwe e ma ye din me prachi aye din enti oba bia ana brama bia wo pese wo ba no woni usika ndie no oba no ontwu kwandam no pedile ne ye waduro de ma me pedile na bosumi bia me se me no mbaako no esa wono ma esiesie enya adwuma instant ye wo mama aduro bebra wo dwaman so a wonom ya na wo be ma na sori preko pe no na diti paye ne ba no but delay man capsules ye no esiesie du sukura ko ma wura ma kwate dam na mododu ya asase hwema ye keka bom bia ya sa aduro wi na sa wo no ma epo ma oni padua nim wo ba akokora da na wo have virgin sanda bia ntiri ne ye adwuma ano prime sorry em fifre free me amako bonso amede abetena padile man capsules natural kwa memo oba ni nsisiu we oba to bi kwacha okunu na ntisa okunu no sabi oba ya da kwa onse dua no matwa ya na wo prepare na wo so wabre ono nko na ya adwuma manu num delay ni bi na ba ma na nya tawe ni sisi munya den na ne pachi emunya den na so osia wa wonya timi hotimi adwiri wasane na te sabi ya membe virgin san me ya adwuma mi nso oba bia no fa Dr. Loss number no 0242 133 577 0242 133 577 woni taku ni simpo a me somfa so abenya ye tete Ghana series shamanum so me so siame abo me da virgin san ubenya tete Ghana series etwatwa so a be 120 and last year na 50 but now manfo e ha me dodo but this year when this year am dey about $30 no kosoro welcome yo ye fam it is say ye dia batete system my hard it is batete CDs so a virgin sample was a loss and so stand there 100 CDs we have virgin doctor 100 CDs and a virgin doctor 100 CDs virgin doctor 200 virgin doctor 300 virgin doctor 400 virgin doctor 500 CDs what you bossa we be momo we have virgin doctor at the end be momo dog with us Son and I'm telling Cano. I was your loss in Heba now to a Moncano. That's just a no, loss in Heba, Locke Heba, and a delay man capsules. Well, I should be reminded to us, medical culture say, better to do a touchy. Now, clear a criminal, Yadanation, Kumobia say, Yagusua Yedi, and the fat and Shawadwa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Agent Aswa was saying what the Baba your mining. Saying a man for seeing who or more, I was saying she na. Your baby did sound common. Baba can say, about a health alert now. You're from Korea, you're better attack. And I feel so, and pebbles are yadia, sexually transmitted infections. Say you're going to syphilis and then a whole crown about. Then you now see a do juma. When them were so, when I so, crank when I'm too no pebbles some for the Yabada or health alert clinic down the day in a corner heba. Granda Cosifia, the Yadwafran upon on so, Cosia, you made a brebu no noon. Kwa Medina Pokwase, a shaman and a sin for su. Fair was 0242 518865 and a 0242 518893. Health Alert Clinic. Down the day in a corner heba. What TV show? Ya da one bus is a man cover be any antenna or mine barber tennis Bernard or do techi. A do Friday say ya. And you're from the form. You bedin come up on baby. Live on.
covered. But we've been here for a long time, and we don't plan to go anywhere. We will be here, we will help, we'll all play our roles in building the Ghana we all want. We know, for example, that the huge percentage of our markets are run by women. And we also know that where you need to find us, where the large profits occur, we are not there. If you need to look at where the small profits are and where the losses are, we are there in galore. We need to understand why. And we need to try and change the dynamics, because it is in everybody's interest that we do so. If we take the fishing industry, for example, the moment the fish touches the beach, the guy's job is over. I'm not saying their work is easy. I don't know how they're going to survive on the sea fishing with all the waves and the risk. If something goes wrong there, how can the fire service get there? So it's a high risk area. So we are not running it down. All we are saying is that we have different roles that we play. And that when the fish hits the ground, the women's roles begin. Of course, women also fish on the lakes anyway. So the whole process of, storing, of processing, whether it's drying, whether it's smoking, whatever it is, even distribution. If the fish in a marina finds itself in Burkina, you see the women at dawn, don't you, sometimes, huddled at the back of a bone shaker, with their little cloth around their shoulder, traveling long distance. It is possible. When I saw the sexual harassment policy, I was very happy, because I'm very happy to announce that in the University of Cape Coast, we were the first to have a comprehensive sexual harassment policy. And not only policy, but also the implementation strategy. And we were able to protect many, many young ladies, a lot of whom they didn't even know they were in danger, because in all their lives they have been protected. And we have watched the system grow, and I'm very, very proud of it. So I'm very happy that we have now, one, to protect journalists. We need one to educate all of us, men and women. And I think that is where we should begin. Preventing it in the first place. Solving it when it happens. Letting all of us know why it is in the interest of all of us that such deployment of power, such misdeployment of power does not occur. And that it doesn't serve anybody's interest when they do okay.
Also, TVXYZ and also TVXYZ Ghana Power 979 on Facebook Live. On my name, Yatrasia, no, your barber shirt, young Commodore, and I said, but I made it 2 minutes when him said, Little George House Shop, ɛyɛ ahwɛyɛ bi a yɛntoto no ase fi sɛ ɛnuro papa bi a wopɛ ato biara no ɛhɔ na nsa bɛka ɛnuro bi te sɛ 3P garlic mixture Hola herbal mixture Dominion herbal powder ɔte deɛ meka no se kowa mixture sɛ nnuro na ɛdibo a mmɔfra no titiro ma ɔmadi mfie dumienu kɔ no ɛboa ma n'adwene mu da wɔ suadeɛ a Jesus wakyea de tua no akɔ de tirim kama ɛna kowa mixture so yɛ bambɔ aduro ɛde ma wo pani no si yadeɛ ho kwan boa ma hoɔden bɛtena wɔpɔm wobɛnya no nyinaa bi atɔ Little George Health Shop or Tema Community 5 on the PV or be round about the Presby. I saw down in Tem for more 0243 140 213 0243 140 213. Little George, no. Now, my careful Little George, you know, me cow say Nokia Android phone also. A beer bapa, a beggar. They say no one a man for a tintama. Woman, they hear no man one bear for tinta video so. Nano Bakuri ba man for Jiboso. Nokia so ba mommy and Jimoso. Mommy and Jim Nokia Android phones no moso. Phone shop biabe kobia benya biato. To say Nokia G22, Nokia C22, Nokia C32. It's a phone shop bia any mob a year Nokia phone outlet bia. Said by a Nokia Android phone you want some biato. You know 2024 Hisense TV yani adeshe Hisense sound system yana yadi TNA na yenya stadium experience no ewo ye fie mobile phones no so ye begina so e dey analysis of Euro 2024 no your mobile phones are yet to free Hisense. If it's a one what it is to say woo everyday prices for everyday people. But we showrooms are who said be ya and no me ya mabubo so eden kaye no nsabe ka bi ato oba Greater Accra showroom no be o Kisiman East Legon Achimota Mall North Industrial Area and afeso ko tudu Dansoman La Paz West Hills Mall. The showroom so outside Accra, Kumasi City Mall, Kumasi Adum Post Office, Kumasi Tafo, Mankesim, Takrade, Takwa Obuasi Kofodia, Hohoi, Sunyai and Atachiman, and Afesu Tamale. Mika Hohoi in Makai, Efo Walando Chapo, or Bwajuma. Tims at Titania had the deep everywhere the Omonkono John Pierre, Omokono Efo Walando Chapo. Hisense showrooms will be hohoi. From us here, Sarabaya, and no matter who you are Motuntoya, Yatitisway, on Sabakabiato, 0302 55 50000, 0302 55 50000. Hisense, everyday prices for everyday people. Mama found Ramadi Moses laying Komoto, Yeria beauty at Nase, and Grate Kran and Chekri, Yababe didn't commode for my Ghana, Yankanko, and yen you bet my near your my Ghana need bio, and yen you bet my celebrate of my Ghana, a Bassafon into my pefra, a buy a sick as someone to tria, yen for your ninja, a bag agriculture. Ehifani ye di enitra ebedi aboye ninya ye komo ye babedi menko ba bia sabre ye ba wura Medi Moses Dr. Prince say na no menini di nkomo bi ye de boy ho kan doc
efa o reproductive health hono o de bedan Medi Moses abibia betimi akoye edi amount afi wo your ba na wotiemi na awo ho nsem ayewden wachine awo no entimi emma Medi Moses ana ewo se odi wani ekre enema pi timi si awo ne ho kwan wo se ye wo hormones pia eboa with eye enkusua emma awo ho nsem ne eye menstruation any ade no ye wo hormones pia eboa emma no etimi eba ye ba se hormone ne ho ba akokrampo etichima nyinsan no entimi emma Medi Moses ye wo honom se wo ba ye be ye nhwehwemu edi afa eye wa wode ne ho acheki hormones ni na ehu se bibia eda na akwemu a eye nadwuma yie afei se bia oyaw ana aba oni pedua nim se bia wote yaw ewo osisi de friends sciatica de etwe ekọ eye wonamu no nsempem peace wo achi dompe no se etwia ana eya ede sa ohaw no eba nti for any Medi Moses na yenye eye x-ray digital x-ray emfafa eye oni pedua no ehu ba bia ohaw no ewo na yentimi enhwe emfa emwa nti bibia efa wapomuden hypertension diabetes ne ade bia no wo de bedan Medi Moses a yebetimi ahwe aboa ama bibia akoye ede ama na prostate area no eno ana eye specialty eno na yedi montintiman a obi a ne ho de junso ohaw ewo hu bia no o de bedan Medi Moses a yebetimi ahwe aboano ama bibia etimi akoye ede amano ne de nopi aba eye adwama so de nopi aba marketer obia ensa betimi aka bia ode bedi ne dwuma ama bibia akoye obia wate enka wate prostacure enka but ebia na okwan no ewo akire ye de duro no akọ drugstore bia anti drugstore bia obekọ bia no obetimi enya bi prostacure tea no eno no eye for bema ojonso no entimi emaye ye woni tea ana ye woni capsules ye prostacure tea ana prostacure X capsules eno no eboa with Johnson yare se Johnson no entimi emma ochim asana Johnson na ba Johnson ni became obi ohon mo Johnson ni mu apai mienu obi ohon so a prostate yare no ebi ewo na busu ebi ani papanya ebi ni anka obi nya ebi nti ope so bo ne ho ban edura wo hia no eye Medimosis prostacure tea eno na ebetimi aboa ama bibia etimi akoyi ede amao na won se prostate no se eba so na so anhwe entu ho anamo a eno na didimu a no anhwe ya na ede rubber ekwa akoshe obemem entina ho ema ne nru san pempenson because the prostate ne yekese na eye central zone no eye kese a obon se ebe mia wo urethra droben na eda obemem ne ma Johnson no enemu a eba no se emia na Johnson no entimi emanti de obeya ne se wo se ede rubber ehye obemem se de beya Johnson na atai wo wires na nkonkofa kidney yare bia no emfa emerald nti ebia wo tie mi ya show rubber dada well they making why experience aqua hospital am ye the rubber ato bemanim when eche Medimosis aso eni ntimi emwa ema bibia enkoye because rubber na she hono a untimi nyemema de mabie wo mensem nyina akọ because ade a de be yo mema semina ye de rubber atumi but ya anya ne san so ahwa na de ohafo for abro but Medimosis si owo honom say rubber ye de ahye no oba ne echeki ne ehu ba bia ohaw ne wa ye be ma onura ebetimi aboa eyi ohaw na firi a ebetimi eyi rubber no ama Johnson no etimi aba eti ba bia otimi nka efiri bia no say wo Johnson mo ohaw a woni kire eye Medimosis Clinic and Prostate Center na yentimi enhwe emwa ema bibia enkoyi emfa ema na unim ye garlic no da bia ya meka ho asem Medimosis garlic capsules
that's right
garlic no yen nyina enim say garlic eboa ni padua no eyi eye efifri mojanim eboa ma moja no timi di afrusane eboa ma eye joint pains ni adeni na no etimi efri ho but Medimosis garlic no edanso eno kwa ni garlic edro ewo man yi mu a ye de cinnamon ahye ne ma on se wo hwe literature wo hwe eye research ankrofo aye ne Medimosis on so ye ediafa eye garlic na garlic recommended dosage and I say recommended daily allowance na wo se obia efa no o hwe garlic e wo market ni pi na obi ho age se ofa no anopa ewia adwumre but Medimosis garlic capsules because ye de cinnamon no ahye ne manenti no eye once daily dosing ye fa no once a day enti se bia wo how be wo problem bi na opese ofa Medimosis garlic capsules na ofa no anwumre nko se anwumre nko na obefa na anwumre nko no panso kra na opese ofa na obefa na no panko a we ni ye fa no anopa ewia anwumre enti ye ade a garlic na ewom no cinnamon no ahye garlic ne den enti itimi ma garlic no eye nadwuma yie enti se bia uyo bia utanya eye infections ewo throat obi ho no mu a tembia no asede ne niasi obi ho atembia asede amama bi etare ne minimu keka no so tonsils ne larynx ne ade na ewo mrim trachea no se infections ebemu a etimi edisa ohaw no eba yes obi ho no ma oya abofra otanya bi friends tonsillitis on se emofra so mutai di sweets eye toffee drinks ne ade na because tonsils no absorb eye these sweets nintino etimi emma infections etimi ba on se emofra so mu se bi omu timi twetwe omu sine ye enti emma eye amamaya na se infections na trachea no and I say tonsils no absorbing no untimi enyini na emfri honum ye na ma infections etimi develop into tembia no na abofra ne minimum ye ne ya tembia na ne ho ayehye ene ade Medimosis garlic capsules no ebetimi aboa ama bibia akoye edi amount so wo abofra owo more than 6 years ede kono otanya eye these eye tonsillitis infections ne ade na Medimosis garlic capsules no eno no ebetimi obefra no once a day eti eye bibia so eye ade otanya mane fa no da bia baako the bianfa garlic ne baako ade se sa ohaw na ewon so no ebetimi eye free ho kra mostly obi ho no me basa no akoto antibiotics no de ama abofra no antibiotics no the more akra ne no etimi ma ne immune system na ho den ekofo because a man ne kwamo na ewo ne nipadua no entimi enni ne dwuma yie but Medimosis garlic capsules ne dwuma ebeye ne se ebema kwamo na ho den amena timi ako atia eye infections ne tie wo nipadua na eku atia eye infection no nti emma infections no untai emma de can say recurrent infection no untai enya binti eno eye dra etimi eboa e wo saa kwan ne so me ma me papa ebia wotie me sisiare aye ade a eha eye mpanfo p especially ye ma me nom no on say your bar now within reproductive years eya na hormone bi e wo nipadua me friend say estrogen no eno no eboa lubricate you joints no ti untai enya eye saa infect eya one ade a eye mpampi no nkrofo etanya no but se unya dru menopause estrogen levels no ekofom entina udru menopause umu nsebien because estrogen in the control sa na mani na ba unya dru menopause no na se ekofom afa na obe start ati joint pains no it pains na wontini na unya dru menopause na fe na ebebe nti obi on more so ane no ya baba na nemo otimi ye ne ade no otimi fro steps ne ade ba say na onyini no asede ne sisi eye ne ya asede ne joint eye ne ya especially osoriano pa eye ne mpempi ne say sasabro say uma osaka medmosis garlic capsules na because of anti-inflammatory properties na ewom no etimi eboa eyi sa inflammations ni na edi free ho e ma joints no ahodi timi bem wo say joints bia no e free bi say synovial fluid eno na aye lubricant eboa joints bones no e ma no etimi edi ne dwuma it's alpha garlic capsules na medmosis garlic capsules na etimi eboa lubricate joints ni na ema bibia etimi ekoyie edima oni pedua na obi so a cholesterol adults wakwa test yes in the cholesterol no adults medmosis garlic capsules no etimi eboa eyi cholesterol ni na efi umojanim ema emoja etimi edi efrusani se cholesterol ne dose one and the stroke yare eba and the heart failure eba and the hypertension eba and the eye sichire yare obi ho no more first sichire yare dro na so still na ne sugar no eda so e was mostly se cholesterol no e was right sa or how ni na eba na ma onan ayetitiri wonsa ayetitiri abribia no ma onsan ka Moses garlic capsules no be cholesterol ni na every mojanim ama moja no etimi edi efrusani ye ama saa o how ya me bobo so nyina no ni na no etimi every ho ama so wade ho every eye saa ya rewe se nyina ho na nro nyina no se dem di kan odro drug store bia unsa ebetimi akabi na odi edi ojuma hye so se okona se ma garlic fufuro bia also open medmosis garlic capsules no because eno kwa ne garlic dry de cinnamon no ahye ne ma upedodo etu anansa upenkyeremu bia na waba medmosis ya so yese bia wa akra hanoma ye wo adenta barrier ufre madina odo ani kire bria adenta police station no onsabenkum so ho na obe onsa medmosis ya bansoro no ewo ho no me ho no eye clinic eye herbal center eye diagnostic center eye dental clinic it be before apomuden ho bia no odo ani kire ho a ye behwe aboa ama bibia koyi edi ama wo akra central so a ye wo ASL building Ministry of Road and Highway ho no ma ASL building dynamo na wa ehonso no yedi edwuma afi no wo eye tema wo ashama afo ani che eje kojo school for the deaf enchen ho na ye another branch ho Kumasi for edi omani ebekire ahenema kokoben wo ha ye honso no ye branch ba ko ewo ho ne number ye didi dwuma no ye 0244 068 447 0244 068 447. Now nimsa number we obi can say no na akwa Ghana emergency number. Said they all call US near there and ebi mu friend 911. We no emergency number offer doctors for bejo so 24/7. Yes, 24/7. 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 BB how biano fresh number we doctors for ewo honum so mbejo fel so a cheche BBM ama BB akoye edi ama
doc nyame aduma next week of course obeba na yetimi atwa enkomo no so is Dr. Prince was saying na no yenkomo a yenini di eno no Dwaboase pa 97.9 at the TVXYZ mesema mama his excellency John Dramani Mahama na sema na no osisi dua se eno pa ne enkomo anasa dia eya de so edo my Ghana so a edi enya ketasa ne project dream chronobo eno ni ade pa edi enya wo my Ghana ha entinene okwa be fotinta video no so a enkomo amabunu ni die PhD nie passport ni e na pe mabuno no dudu na say magic passport magic visa na me dia kwa ma no ne utie honorable Minkah kanda wabre no woni nsehwefo kasa no wo wie ni nsem kan nyina wo say enu nti na abenfo animdefo omo wo ya pomude aso no enu nti no mu dwane kwa amanfo mamu no oman na ye wona wo say ye ni ye no oman na ye wa wo say ye de oman ni sika ye ni ye no sika na kodidi nkofo bi botom sika na kodidi nkofo bi mpaase sika na dan nkofobia account mo sika ni bi da miamia bi etoaje to ho asem ense danyo mahia asem ehɔ na deda omu wi no magina san sika ye o manya no so asan betena ye so na omu twa ye mpoa ye japade so aka no na ye chinsam yensa agye afri yensam by force. It is Excellency John Dramani Mahama say ketasa de proye dwemudie eno ne ba bia wo se ye de ani kotie no.
Unspeakable corruption, nepotism, brazen theft, waste of national resources, impunity, and general criminality have become the hallmarks of Ghana's current government. There is widespread despair and anguish amongst our people, leading to an active debate that I have followed recently on our social media about whether securing a foreign passport to do menial jobs in Europe is better than holding a PhD in Ghana. It is a reflection of the adversity into which our nation has been plunged. Otherwise, there is no basis of comparison between a visa and a PhD. A PhD is about learning and education. A visa is an opportunity to travel and reside somewhere. But you forget that where you are residing, there are people with PhDs too. And the comparison is not between their PhDs and the fact that you are residing in their country. Learning and education is the most important resource a human being can acquire. And if you had a PhD and you had an opportunity to travel, you'll be a more high-value citizen in that country that you have gone to. And so there's no basis. It's like comparing apples and what fruit should I use? Normally they use oranges. Like apples and aluguntuge.
John Dramani Mahama no. So my Ghana what if you best Ediosia enuma sensia no.
Yes.
Yedis Ediosia no. Kasabre Kenyan koma e wosi edie. Look, on my Ghana sikasama agia adani abutwe ami abedum pempenso mpo ayima ne edi hu komo eche ye. Say yentimi ntua West Africa Examination Council. Yentimi ntua omuka. Emma ye main exams.
Kwame shewo tie nana kuma nana ya tia ne nyina ne say
yeah
miminu nyam say oden I find say Haiti one na say uniska yen kan kura nkyere won mimi tie miminu nyam na say minibi ena MPP aban say
that's right
ono de nema free na eba
what the normal dey free
bibia ni a untwia bibia ni a untwia yes bibia ni a untwia analysis kakra me yen say metia miniske na say mabakwohye oba bi ana unua ba na say me pena enam say miniske ntir me de ansem dokodoko sem na da say na me da say oh min oba me hu me share me pel timase na menumi nyina no yentu anamo se awrade aduna se watimase na se we wan se me warewa metoka ma o mesi fia ma o meye wi ma enam se mini binti no makọ menua bi owo bi wo se menua
ko bombusia
yes bo
mama kakra
mama yes na
ete bi ni euro bond ya ye koyi
ye jijiji
ene mama ahodo ho a yakobo bombusia
intino inti me ma komi nua no a ono nadom kakra na me betoka ma no me da tofie na ma no me wie na eye den na
Canada
bi intino me bo besia na me de
eti eka twen
yes twen me say me twia inti me wa me ne me yiri ti fie ya dwonwiri ya ho a na nipa me kwaje na bosia bai say ojo eka bebo mi bosia beji ya odo be ya kese me ji misika no reality na adone on BC you know
that's right
no free no ona 1992 constitution yenya nkakra
progressive
free
yes
na se radi adom na se ahotoba ye biem
And I'm say or man ye nis canitino and some deno enumodano you cruise can find oh and then I buy were free for Bobo say free near my as I'm so crab you free
just a free bibiama and so jam could they got free
even
to the sofas one day
total useless one a year sir was he crap or much crap
yeah
say why Canada computer film you from the year
that's right
yeah moment kind of question is saying you what yes
any chroma and you see
yes because why for another tiano matter to
yeah
what's that one I am mark
here what am clear ye Canada one na yentimi ntenti sabre nkwada no wo mo want to asosuku no enye wasi no mo twere
yes
mo twere senior secondary school certificate examination sabaya wasi e na chese waye ke so he no ne ye twere ba so say enye waye ke so na ye twere e Ghana ne Ghana ne esi akai
me hwe say minim so wo twere wasi na twere say
me twere say
enti free ye de wa ye
na mo be wasi
ye ne first batch oh ye principal pa na ma yes Nigeria for the year
that's right
you for the year to my money that say Ghana question we nko na wo Ghana ni wo ansa e do so yes mu nyina mo ansa
that's right
bo ne nkro no bia de wo but ene no ye tena ekrum ne mo se na
yes that's the question
ya sat ye wi a ya sat de ma ye market so ekrum ya ye wi ase nkra na twa
e bo so
na de tutu obi o kire wase say me de no ba o mo twa wo de no mo ntwa but wo de no tena ekrum ya na what's that question? What's no market?
Ye mofrana bro say ya a bad day no moon choose visa as a passport of a PhD.
Yes, and the DSS are couple 15 next 2 years economy. Various public university entrance exams because almost in grandma ban
wow.
Into no the make a question say a maiden na dasam and tro and then some doko some because they say no even sa get fund school so much
yeah
crampo no scan wo because on buy adem bakom di kan je bosia first get fund
it foto a wodo de da wo nyina ye de akoje bosia no so a ye je ye no abeda ne ka e ka no so abeda ne ye no enye se ye wo sika di pie o ya ka cho mo ye de o mo ka no se ye ni hwia ye de betua e na ka no metu akoche da
yes
it free 2026 e ko no ene ye be chance ye pia ye ka tele it o mo be ye dai
into no on se men on se we do me upon bi amami enti ade o meye ne se e se kwan bia u jam kan ma sora kai on the 7th December ye ju mo kwan na nko
Matias e be da se ibane food through bo ka sem mama nyina we so na me phone lines no ba say be be phone lines no hwe mama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia because Ghana ni bia wutie be hwe me bia no sabre nya problem ho ensem na wo patie wo mo wa ba mu no so ye pe o ma no ka sa tie eyen so anu aduro ne ye pa ye dai atie free o mo na no abantie bi ko ba o mi nchen bisa ne say in the next 5 to 7 months edie no de tutu akwa mu edie di o man Ghana sika sam ya adane abutu ehu djuma hwe mu ye ba o mi ade ma no de hwe radio we
stillness all of us we are aware how things are hard. What steps are you taking from this time to December so that at least it will ease the burden of Ghanaians?
And how are we going to ease the burden? Throughout, especially 2021, 2022, however, it's very clear, say, cost of living has gone up across. Even when I was in Canada just a few weeks, less than 2 weeks ago, that was the complaint. UK, the same issue. We are seeing there's been a major increase in the cost of living.
How can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire?
Okay, with him, pause for mami on. Somewhere now with the mind, maybe I would acquire a car say, now what me and which me call Canada, ni UK, Sana Nana to be an Tiano. Me persuade you call it that, Mammy a pause war. tie question na ye busa no na ye very simple ye busa ne say oh my Ghana sikasam ho how and say that was not the question is say 5 6 7 months ya kai aye kwakoto aba e die na wo ye sane be ya sidi ya ye hata e bejira ne na so e ka da ye so yi aye hunu ye ho ano no e betima ye eno mabo ada ne da nyina kokoko so ma ye sikasam anye ne se no e die na o ya fa ho simple question and what's as here a describe problem yenim dada e dia kire ba nyame a won pebone na no kasa e yini fidie eti was it 2 weeks ago we go Canada na sa na tebia ne tie and a video yi so ye gina so dia kan say 2016 wo petu mi no wo ka asem we twade we
throughout especially 2021 2022 however it's very clear say cost of living has gone up across even when I was in Canada just a few weeks, less than 2 weeks ago, that was the complaint. UK, the same issue. We are seeing there's a major increase in the cost of living.
How can global phenomena skip Cote d'Ivoire and all the surrounding countries and only attack Ghana? How?
Global inflation has increased fivefold, five times. So there is a problem that is there. But okay, yeah, we've tried to do a lot to cushion people. Free senior high school is a big cushion to our parents. If it wasn't there, it would have been a bigger problem in these circumstances.
Next said you want to say sanka free as just ni wa nka ho kire we baburu e baburu said ye sitie yo what just free as just ya manti mantua fees enam so anti mantua fees nti anka ho kire ya ye wo mi ka be chan de ye fami na de ba omia e kire no but you see BBC wo parliament on eno so ye pase ye de to banim ni nyina fa said ye amamu na si adane abutu aye de ye pe bia also jakpa asem na ekoso eye odobo atofo na asem na ekoso e wase ni bia no na no na so be 43 don kuma no o mo betu dwase se di asem no eye asem hia na efa o mo pani hunti e da bia ye be fra asem no e wo so atofo se be ko bia no o mo bekwa jam no e wo eye aseni bia e to mo wia no maba mra so be dwafie na enra ye fra asem atokoye jambofo no so ye dai edi na chi Emma BBC wo machi wo mrache be yefie odefo na ede ade machi
Kwame yenua de tia ni say omu se de owura Kwame Abuja kan be 2 weeks ago ni say ada ye de minority leader be court bia no ombe didi na chi enna ko because leader na odi wo manim no kokko ko no so afa be bi ne so omu kokko na bia na ne ma nsi ama wo mu and a day before no sa ko omu kokko no court speaker e de letter bi ba court ebe sre aban court no judge ni say anka time no kaya on sisa date no de court because Monday parliament entrance ni adesenke bia on betima sisa time no ni day na ama court otemuafo no ka kire ora edugita makru say on kanche speaker say ya on fa letter ne fa lawyer for no so na as what trouble and direct sana na as amfa do no ka on timi mu speaker ni about o ka chen but the mu sem no akwa gina say sa letter na on de buy no court na amfa anya adwuma if say ni date na time on the court na eno anu mguso a omde eye adwuma ena ma omde sasem no tuja da be na otwemi no a parliament chase no akoba ne say Tuesday bia atofo se court a ye ntena se gise ye twen ma ofri court ba ansa na yatena se first week no na sa ne kobae omtena se omtwen ya anti last week man Tuesday ye ba na nya ne nti se parliament betena se 3 pm I'm sa to force court into transit 3 pm oba na ya de ya to so man into oba na o mfi court ba ya dwumadi na ya tima nse da anya dwumadi eno kra na nkawura afenyo mark oye mrasho dom kuma dom kwese no ba na ni sinka o yenye niema ba kuma yense bi ansa na nka parliament sorry but um ya na say om ya entintam entiase anya adwuma anu mu sorry Thursday the same thing and by no best at 3 after 3 years start some amendment mean there it means enra there no na fe ensem bia NDC for no be who say oh parliament catch on say ntia say minority for no say ato forcing leader kokota no matter say twa kopin three come fi court ba no sa na say omunum de omoye NDC for no be omunum say we report to parliament therefore adentina say ni say na parliament time na motena say so normal nke 10 o'clock na adentina time na say every 10 eko 3 from Tuesday and Thursdays and I'm so AB out for no ntia say e was e banesa say at force kokota parliament in transit so transit no so many number parliament in sorry day no so that abanu so be hu say minority for so ehu hia
okay
when in send be amam for no be ebusa fees enu bi and e be ampen for so atenti no e ba na o mu say so o mu edwuma de no ana ora aveji eka say nipa na di djuma wo edem honom no
momo ano
enso
to mo form koro
mo for ti say to aso di djumadi na ebu parliament tete parliament emra no suntino speaker hwe na yenye hu bibi enze ba na say 10 minutes ni akọ ring be after 10 minutes no ye be kan say nipa na nso a na ya suspend the house for 1 hour ne ba na say nipa na nso a ye ni bibi ayi bi so parliament e pon eno na eno akosi ya omopon efi honom na ye ntime ndi djuma bia na eni se koba ne say atem bia na aban djumadi also odi omra hye bedwom no beti akọ akiri kakra na asemu yin so enche bia na parliament so e ba omu nche o
yeah
July I also my budget media budget also edeba ejina say beto as say the parliament did you the time of parliament best or say video be the my own videos I read a Virginia Kwame Minkah said we must come as parliament and run
okay yeah said it's quiet.
Yes, I know. And I am surprised at the response you are giving to me. I know. Please, Mr. Speaker. My time is not up to 10 minutes. That the bell was rung. When the bell was rung, we all heard it. If you are telling this house or me that you are using your time, Honorable Beji, I'm left with 2 minutes. I can do with 1 clause before the 2 minutes. There's no law working. This standing order regulate the conduct of the house. If our own standing order says this, why? No, I'm not fighting the speaker, but I'm telling the speaker that no, Honorable Beji, you can't do that. I'm saying that the framers of the 1992 Constitution never contemplated that a speaker will have a special time different from the time. I'm using this time. The time there. I'm using this time. Mr. Speaker, we were in the chamber and we were all watching the time when I made. Don't forget, Mr. Speaker, I used Article 102. Honorable Clerk at table. Clerk at table. Mr. Speaker. Clerk at table. Mr. Speaker, we are not asking you now to go at table. Mr. Speaker, we are not asking you now to go. Let count the members. No, Mr. Speaker, that is wrong, Mr. Speaker. When we made the application, that is when the time starts. The bell was rung. You said it's left with 2 minutes. You are now saying they should go and count. Isn't it the case that is
ebusuafo na de ekoso ewo mrase begafie enra no I mean so where is for you to judge but the ye ka kosi ya ne say enoma eye standard a ye nyina ye nim se sen ye si ye no wo memu ano efi parliament ekosi baby a wadwe be ko bia no aba we bai no wadane abutu wadane asiri tirase and me sure say me see no na generate enkomo pi
Kwame you said assembly city no sa untimi mfa bi nkan na untimi nyimfiri yes 10 minutes to we are na ya kan nipa wo dem ya kan nipa ne se nipa ne nso a na ya ma 10 minutes no mu ye adwuma and 10 minutes no so pepepe o say parliament here then suspended for 1 hour to 1 hour no mu ba no mu kan na se o mu nso a o say parliament pon udi bia ye biem e di sa o ka say o ma onye 2 crosses and say 1 cross and you and say no ye say no onim say o ma na shemra no ma na stand order to on to was into was o there also tinase unless say the other side eso be sorry no akas oh e bia we ni ntiki bia mesrem that's why o can consensus say no ye adwuma dia o nyina to mu say okay ya te ase but no have to speaker no be say because o there we referee o di asem o dem no and the o be ni say we busa majority side say na won confo na ide naka na bisu kabia we ni e pese ye ntisi mu ye ya omuka no so so sela so monti ase a uni bibia se mode mra no beden ebe adwuma sanet
na de ekoy no meda so therefore kosi beche bi gira we so abie phone lines e normal e normal na ye nim free bra ye say the fourth Republican dispensation as we men ko akire men ko Kwame Nkrumah peso e normal na ye nim se de adani abnormal ye fa nya adwuma bio 1992 constitution no e dan na di kire say eba free education ya yen fa boase to kwa so nye we bodi o say no yen free preko ne nye eno ne ene a ye ka say ye de wa ye keka eno ne ene say ye ka say enoma eye normal wo say ye kane no so man ga na kobo bosia wo tua ne ka ede na aba wo to ogege bubusia bo bebrebe a ya je nyina etie ene ga na ntimi tua ne ka eneje Ghana kokoto epacho famika chamyo famika chamyo wudi ekano wudi metua ba metua no every 2026 eko edie na esi wo Ghana amna basa edie na ba vice president and head of the economic management team waban we mu entimi nche enoma potia wo betimi dia toto akwemu edi abo ama yesika semno etime gine yie ansani akoto aba edie na aba no me de to anim and I mean no dey dwumade no 0208984166 and 050000257 0208984166 and 050000257 my beautiful lines and baby will be a friend net ya wadwen and some would we ya ye atoto wanim questions I would we ya me be say it's Joe me sure so ya no baby ya no pay Ghana need this year what to Ghana and now vice president our head of the economic management team want to mention no ma we bet we dia to akwemu abua ma yesika semagina ne naso ansa ne akoto aba want to mention do to me ya na say problem na yenim dada no and wo kan wasem and the Ghana ntimi nyi 48 million ntimi ntwaneka. It's Joel on the bed. Ebane send you bedru ha 0208984166 and 050000257. Prince Mona me hwe calls in the bar. Bejan sana me hwe 050000257 and 0208984166. Fresi ene ye ni dwuma. Edie na esi edie na ato Ghana. As I say, ye campo, aye, dear, yes, ye patchow. Say, cano move and yes, I me and your crowd with ye as I bring ye can say, ye Dimitria, ye to us said that every 2026 equal, and you bet Yaka. And yet, only I home. And I yet ho, and you good so yes, so. At your mamma pano mocasa, or Mode Brain and Unie. A mamma no must say, Mode Bar. You better imagine about so many what you so as so my shabba and as a citizen of the Republic of Ghana, Sadia Yomudi DA, Ghana, you wouldn't say to the stand say on the campaign platform, Vice President, I was say, what President Eddie, what to me, and one more potia will bet you and your friend Sigasamo. Hello, morning. Morning,
hello. Good morning.
Morning, sir. We need a baby of free.
Interesting voter in lockdown.
Now, if I say,
your family Maoli, Kwame Minkah, in fact, yes, in fact, we are boy. First, me here, Yakuponi, Asunjan, coming now.
Amen.
And a second, so me here, a bind boss on the bomb by because did you get my show near FMC? I need to cry. Say, Baumia Kum.
Vigilante. You were TV, so you were TV, so I said, was it I had a.
You see, I said Ghana government, I said, so your phone or move or more way, your friend saying, Jemensa, or more in thing. I said, so your poor Guamusu, because as you know, we yet I was say, who any Kevin Taylor, any Captain Smart, no.
Amen. Amen.
Muna mukita Ghana no.
Amen. Mauli me dance.
Me catch MP before so man say ya. Then na be butu Ghana.
I mean, Mauli me da say me hodi me sure say empezi bedru. Wale de no yeyi wa hade kire mo. Say wale Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ya wontimi nche nia obeye aboa masika se magina yie no. Ikurom ho. Radio station na kwabana nia boy wura wo ko papa obi aso. Hello morning.
Good morning.
Udina baby afrefi.
It's Pechman North.
Me for say.
Hello.
Body mommy why?
Ismaila
yetio Pechman North yetio.
Pancho person we saw me do best man for Baumia. This one say when I Baumia. It is PHS now to the buy. School dying the in house here for health insurance now for the baby here. Hospital Jenny was here from Fanku. Hospital Jenny. So Sky Train was can you? Sky Train. Now where Kamushoni must be a criminal. Kamushoni was. Hey.
Yes, more. It's why I made say ne say ultimate free 0208984166. When you're the president, you know. Wait. No more say no. No more say ya why you know. And only a day man penye die. It's Joel. You got the next caller. Hello morning.
Hello, good morning.
Pacho Dina baby of free.
Me first room, me.
Your father saying. Kwaku yetio. Kwaku kasa.
Ato ai senior high school no. And I make a one
yo.
What's a senior high school? Just in if it's you were teaching free there. And a lodge is free there. You have a free boarding. You free senior high. Totally. For 2 years free that. What is it?
The body no na beka ho.
Body ni pe na order beka ho. Nyaka ina pity na lina you just free indeed.
Yeah.
The total free is wrong.
Yeah.
2 years free the tuition. And a lodge so you free that. You have to free boarding, feeding.
It's your friend say free boarding and feeding all.
After another time when you're free boarding, and yes, because you want to escape the pay feeding, you PTA, which you are a house use, which you are any person, or school, and then also
Baumia argument, they say, Sadia no, the buy no, Abe Kushin, a man for Kenyasa. Sikasemi adani ebutwe ke chekwe.
Oh, kushi ni fa hina obi ana ni bako send school. Ayo be na bako send school na fekura no ke wotua now na chense ka you wotua sa board ni kura se ko e ka wotua more than end time kura.
Me da say.
You can propaganda nyano kure.
Me da say. Opanyi me da say pa. Discerning listeners are listening. Discerning viewers are watching. And the way no man baby and to the power of Power FM and also the power of TVSY. Men to that sekra. Yet for the other phone kasano. Hello morning.
Hello.
Mommy we need a baby of free.
Maybe I saw me the Adia Boga.
Adia Boga yet you.
What I want me wouldn't be.
Adia.
They are called so Wali. Maybe I imagine and says, you see, I understand your mind a corner. And I am going to punish you, say, no one Bonivia, 3 days, not that go or that glory, Kwame baby. I say, Mamma, now, before so quite for ya, or then you say, I'm necessary a corner because yes, me, I will not be funny whom me. So what am I say? It's me, I'm a gentleman.
That's it. Not just a Haja Boga. The red na say or mine in better nimuni and she no a call from 20 or so on yet. What about Nana Nomonsa 0208984166 050 Make what the next caller. So hello morning.
Hello.
Maybe Kwame. Eja boarding.
Kwame Mawachi, Miss Medi Kwame Edu.
Kwame Edu, free.
Make a free Kumasi.
Kwame Edu,
now, they are making in honest. The Nekufadu, Nidina, yet the Nekufadu, or Yana can kebi. The Buket Neza. All about the Ahoblasia they buy. But they say the oil say, I feel a patapasam and or deba. All on one case by your painting near the battery, and what like a painter. Ah, your friend about me, I didn't have. Now, about me, no company, they need their time or your perfect man. Kasoni obejira platform so a kan you suwo so no why so wenyan kwala bi and all gro mo ho Ghana ha enti Ghana me ka champion for say so mo mpanifo na ayo mo say o mo nimi yan senti di o mbeka bia ya asama emfa kwemu a no mo so beka ye kira ka na mo de bayen because pani no so ka asam na sanya nsani ma kire sa masa ye di wati de ya wodi bo mai mu em wo mai no ba yo mai o ma de say pani ni ka asam na sanya kura na ye kire ana ma o ma no ye ho kire ya sa no enti media me sramu Ghana ni bia na adwum de hobi o onwodam onye gimufo o nimi nyansa onfa toto baomia wo sa baomia ye betuma bo o mai baomia ye comedian concept sam no e wo ni so
me da se Kwame Edu Kwame fo de say ya o 0208984166 and 0500000257 timamu fo mon kasa mo bre de obi ankasa and then videos I would do a yaboche mon e doso pa and then some ya bia so dia kire mo no eno ne yegina so dia di nkomo Ghana enim ko yen kan kontra. Hello morning.
Good morning.
Body na baby of free.
My friend is Steven Dwaboase from Kasulu Wasam Kunya Western region.
Steven yetio.
Never make him say e ba umia ne ku fado de mo yemura. Mahama wo prewompo obey president. Mahama be president. E dead because ye ba umia ne ku fado de man ko that time. The message the Ghana media did mediana on to Obama to Mahama president Ghana Hanum.
But to what Steven to bank answer. The Baumia kind say ewiase afana nyina sika 70 Ghana so the year from the nya de enwanwa no. Uso mu se osanso say free SHS na ekuchi yen. Kenya sa ka be chense. What do you say?
And I make her say, Baumia na kasa onim de work. Mine na wa yale wa normal person. And
he ready. Me see me pass over with you. Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Me call that scholar. Hello morning.
Good morning.
We didn't have a be on free.
Your friend Aruna free for Dama.
Haruna yen say ho so no pay. Mami ntio.
As one person me can say Baumiano Bobukala any santo mu akara bi enya president o nko no nkope kofa
na dia na ma kasa dia na ma kasa
no ni bona ba gina wa hwe na no hwe ABC o se no o joki stanya de
dio walk no na tie na wuntie enzema ya walk no eye wutie de
o se
nenzema ya walk no wutie
Ikipa
wo pa chese nsem na nto asumu
Ode
wo pa chese ni nsem beberebe na o kana nto asumu
nto asum nsem o kan de nto asum ne president se na o kasa ne president kasa sa
na president kasa say
president enipa ya puntu na de se a no mi be driver o then the name of Costro no mi kotot mi car type by here. See mi kotot guy at second time 15 mi tono 500 cedi add your mama time they turn 50 Ghana.
Wow.
That we 500 cedi. 500 cedi they say that nam and a paya and to rinto. A copy organizer dear. O copy organizer dear the share ukasi. Let's all 19 konya konshia and then
wow. Let's rewind. What I say? But to ya na say me da se pa 0208984166 and 050000257. Me sa hu no say Joma ma ba ono ma ye o adwuma yo. Enye fadi agro. Mahama wa adwuma ye papa. Hello morning.
Good morning, Jay.
Nyamena down ma me ho ye na nso e wudi nso na bia ofrafri.
Ye plan to be what in Kasafri was Konya Central Western region.
Na dia wasafo ofra pa o. Ye tie o.
the American say mama man hanu e konya de odi owi na wi me say this year me say mama when you empty when 200 empty about to finish now right
adia no hu e ma kasa
ba o me ku bodo but mu asem no mu di agbo
David tobo ase tobo what you can want some men di atem why Mr. Wada
the American say the omana ko duru ndi e this year Ghana nyansa ni o we don bo Ghana joma ma afa
na chasa di omo kikani nyina no nti ase ni mo Medase why Steve Medase 0208984166 and 050000257 but true I mean yes over person Mahama mra but Mahama ba o adwuma ye pa kata no proyanko a ene edema edi o my Ghana yesi kasamo ntoto ye ene dema edi o my Ghana Mama beti wa ye de. Hello morning.
Morning.
Question ya me bisa beti wa ya no. Wudi mbom na the ofrefree.
Idini Joseph me Catholic Kintampo Center of Ghana.
Solid. Na me bisa say e demo omudi di Ghana. Yesi kasemi e ka so yen a ye be chance ye tue free 2026. Yesi ka ya na ho de aba form ene ne ho nkro ne ba. Se Mahama na mo peso oba. Wo beti we di ade hu djuma de.
Brand over bread. I want you to find bread over bread. Now, I could find about me as about a congestion. Maybe they need that you didn't better be at the tomb. Yes, I'm beton at Yaka. I'm beton at Yaka and about me. No fire. I have the Kenmo Yapram, say I've grown the wood use in a Nanya Bureau. The crowd would not would be cramped and John down the Badin.
It will come be say free SHS and abaso so yasene kenya sa o how ya ye womi ka be chan de tie ya ya gudi
na free SHS no adai obeye no one to ni mayi na o he onja ni bi on de anklagro bi na wodi na nya abre on pa ba ntina
me that say on so afre ma me for two more calls na fe ye de dwumadie na ba na wie ye BOT ye ne nya ye di nkomo ye nya ntiase kasa bre o ha minim de asie ntia wonya maaye ba dwumadie ni besia no next caller kafra mahro 0208984166 and 050000257 and then come on ye biem pa obi e kan asem. Hello morning.
Good morning.
Bodina baby of free.
What's your friend Albert? Because free baby.
Albert baby any yet you.
Opening now can be free as it is. Now, say we are some see acquisition no. The occasion free as it is must say and no na so so yasna na no say ni he da hunu na wo pa kire. Actually say Presidents now will come on some. I did the ano says, you go sit down, you see them and son, and you move. What you say? Now, you have a project, so you project. Not project now, who only seek a good answer. A quite an also of your project. Is there some presidents win? Is here, they are to some which we see higher than a qua. But the American thought, I don't know, I see, I don't know, you see, almost you can't go in. So what you say? Me NDC, me NPP, me say in life about to be, but in the day I'm a toko because of where I am. But let me show policies no idea what they back and I'm the Tuaba.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, because now we share the campaign or you Kumasi success Kumpala. So as you could want to go to Abana, I said, I said, the musical or Mutu Tabiani at the moment you don't know my high dime. I expenses, I will be showing them in the Pakotuma.
Pay me da say wakasa pa no pay we be no so pa no pay so e dia mai busia fo ma mu frɛ nyina ye da mu nyina ma sa kasi ma miensa na dwuadie na ba na wie ye e bo 10 kan ma wie that Friday BOT aba 3 minutes per kasa
mama 5 minutes
3
de di kama me ncha wa hefo no wati ko na Kwame enema hu ade bia mama ra ho e wa ndesi wonim se demonstration on abo kuja to lady ya oko hotels ahodo branch champon peso oto no yenya NDC MPB a o defend branch champon Are you aware? Now, a NDC MP for your friend Honorable David Vondi, MP for Trifo Anti-Mokwa. Me person use to platform when I'm a district national chairman. They must call him to order.
I don't okay.
Or say, Bre Champon did no wrong to go after Willing Seller Smith, NDC MP, to a black one.
A story in the headline.
Yeah, our Kwasempa FM.
By your quote to
the voice in
okay.
On the Casa was Sempa, Opa, make me a video now.
I would tear now walk out.
On the Casa Nuni. Okay.
Tea. Oh, yet mean okay. What a trust me.
The point I'm making is say, Yanum be petino, ye nyam fas will be enfrimo. We a member of parliament, petni dimunti, yet yaoka. What the land cruisem? Wuntina Yanum be the traffic, and I'm a car accident on Opayo.
Wow.
That's why I was late. Oko Udiopia, you see. Because of no Muntino, some of us are sacrificing at the expense of our life. Who Brecham no ye MP and nan kwambone so to hotela eye Ghana general workers in Ejapade la traditional land for joining demonstration TUC are joining
traditional council
even Smith nankasa worker bi kwa leak information ma say yam fight ya ban no now NDC MP for the same crowd. And sadly, we work out now Sempa FM defend say Brecham Ponya Bonnet. Kwame, your pertinent discipline must be put to order. So national chairman in minority leader 40 year, they must call that MP to order. You can't do this in MPP. Or try the bonnie a bit higher by an unconsole bad.
But what dream for fra?
Tell me a dream for fra, we need discipline. That's the sense of health system.
Adabiana yen about David.
Obiba cover before frowning. Slate now or twa diano. Some workers in Slate are kicking against it. Trade Union Congress PR only TUC in they are kicking against it. Even MPP 4 MP they are kicking against it. Now who NDC MP who ya fight your that you are the minister you are already endorsing it. Kwame, some national chairman in Tiemia.
But then the endorsement, a bit with the help you back.
Well, Kwame, now we are NDC MP.
Yeah.
Minority in parliament issue letter to endorse the demonstration.
Yeah.
It means the whipping system in NDC is weak. Kwame said whipping system here, Juma. O minority leader, I issue statement said demonstration okuja to lead no. Yeah, in our support. How on earth can you go to a Sempa FM? Sir MP no Hemia. I'm very disappointed in him. Kwame Bibi, Yanum be bra pray. That's a banaba power dacha. Omuna beja appointment first. There is a member of parliament, Abano, Nani Kromo Hemfo, Atutun to Aguso, Ebe Minister Manadi. There is a member of parliament, Obepe Board Chairman Edi. This same member of parliament, at a point a month for where Obi a Botia gas man acquired the hospital. Demonstration a year Kwame NDC Benya to me, no. I will say MP way. That's in your power. Oh, the few she suit. I minister, you are telling the whole world to say demonstration and another info. TUC, the grassroots of the party, the U2 and guy endorse. We minority now will join our parliament. No, I endorse. No, we quote na Asempa FM. Catch the real thing. I say, oh, the only Yaguna, you don't deserve to be in NDC. Kwame, the national chairman of Remia. These are the people who are sell out in the party, and I'm not afraid.
Could it be one of the reasons? Could it be one of the reasons?
Can you play his voice, Kwame? What one about tradition?
You better wait to see.
One about tradition.
No, you better wait to see.
Me person board. Me person yes, I mean I make cash na no. And video ni wom kan yama. Na wa bona wa tie for wa hwefo tie say.
Yeah.
And NDC MP akwatena Sempa FM say demonstration ayanu bi mu mobilize nipa support. Even ye flabber and kasa kodina nano say ajapade na MPP to no kwambone so no ba obehwem na say kwambone so wa jama ban no na say o flabber a ono bepe mampanya di ono nko ahu common sense and so how dare you as a member of parliament kwame yanya kokodro nke no kwanche dipa because you see and name me car say you me kwai na boka be 5,000 Ghana cedi who give me that money. But who MP no dia katuaje you need a lot of benefit as a member of parliament all because of NDC. All because of NDC. Hey, ba power na dachi a on na kwa minister di. Kwame o me kan no kwencho de. hwɛ daakye yɛnkyɛ posima no nso me so no asɛm poporowa na memenya and this is a member of parliament a yɛnom bi yɛde yɛ sika yɛmmerɛ yɛdaadeɛ we are not safe in this country kwame we are not safe ɛtɔ da baabi yɛfa banyɛ hɔ ne yɛfa kɔ all because we are not safe wowɔ hyɛ suit akɔtena Asɛmpa FM ɛka kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ nyinaa sɛ demonstration na o flag bearer o minority 137 MP support no wọ́n yà adwin how dare you national chairman you came as a fearless leader we want to see that fearlessness call him to order I was a member of parliament no didn't crowd the same David Vondi Kifo Etimokwa you might be called to order because people are selling the NDC for pittance. People are selling the party for pretense. So when you are close to power. But a minister or a cabinet minister, would you be another that? BBC said Brian Kutupana. Because why not? Brian Namma would defend it. From radio station say Sentosi Bua Kosra, now feel no Babeka Hotel Wasem. And to no hotel or tono on defending who would have been the spokesperson, would have been the PRO. Kwame yanu bi yenso bia okrom ha wo se yenso akufuadoa enye NDC MP akufuado kro ye tintintinti obetima ma ya donkwe we are speaking truth to ever dare you as a member of parliament na ya hwe no dabi national chairman media suma wo ne you came as a fearless national chairman we want to see discipline in the party Kwame yanu bi we got nothing defending the NDC nobody pay us nobody give us nothing. But who MP na ye pay to me ama no that ye ba power who na ko pay minister di me tiwe Kwame yenche position enu me so no Kwame na asa but there is a member of parliament constitution will say no less than 50% of ministers must come from parliament. Do you know what that means? What it means is say who say member of parliament we no who na that be minister na me bi oti am me sika madaji abran e bi kura no manya hwe Kwame say national chairman tie me so story who no ewa Asɛmpa no kwatena ka yenti me bato mo fa video no man mo man story no Ghana web okay mama the video no play the video for me person who go video no chewa hwefo ene watiefo ya people are selling the NDC for pretense and everybody is afraid Sami Okutu party ni address what akwa kwatena ase branch up to hotel na whole MP defend it who born dog there should be discipline in the party and was say it me fear say kind of question nipa omo the fee party no these are the people and what's your change of status in the party Kwame ya because you see ya tina ya breno bre tampon no kro to the hotel no Kwame on defend it now MP adachi ye ba power Kwame be ya dru no Mahama must be told the truth some people are selling the party and me maka Kwame say discipline papa we ya it will demoralize some of us yenu bi no akukodu Kwame nya de defend the party no it will be missing. I want the public to see. Kwame unless I come na me ka we Kwame you okay because Kwame ya hwe na no me cause the duku tatale Kwame me ko buy no must spend over 20,000 200 odd million and you be na dey mam you because the party must come to power and was say NDC but and now tie callers and some worker the nation is landed aground now who MP who to parliament what should suit according to Asɛmpa FM why am Power FM why am SYZ who enemies zo na wote bona watie fontie all right ye said your community call
Brian asem no me I'm very different. Look, Brian is my friend. And so me ka Brian asem a me can it differently. So what on wadie na se me ho semra kwan so me to a me wosika metimi ato a under normal circumstances no meto inti aden na senate fo a wo makoton ye japade no yenka ho asem. And I don't know how the NDC will listen to me and hear what I'm saying now. Not then a senate for womo ekoton wade no yenka senate for asem. That's my point. Nemum Brian woton wo kokobede wakoto na me so makoto me dey ya nibre akogo Brian so bebebe. Look, by all standard Abrantia Brian or your businessman. I am a businessman, of course. Intino some of NDC people are selling him in NDC but he doesn't know. Oh, but where are we general people it's not clear. Brian is my friend. Kwame me Samuel who was my mate in Commonwealth. That's right. Me need that back come out. But that ought to the party and I declined to attend. You know why?
We need power.
And he said,
listen to me, Kwame.
And
was my mate in Commonwealth.
Yes.
That out to the lavish party, I got an invitation to attend. Me catch and say, because of the interest of NDC, I will not honor invitation to attend your party. Kwame, me catch you there. We are me papa. Na election aye komu no. Ade bia me ya mele tia NDC na we decline to do it. Because you see their way, will it motivate me to work for the NDC? Kwame, me because that's the good last 2 weeks. Me ben must spend 20,000. Me to fuel and 6,000 Ghana cedi fuel from Accra to Zadugu Tatele and back. Fuel and 6,000. Me 1,000 t-shirt. Me kwa baby am dead me di think about it.
Was it the focus should be on Smith and your Brian?
Kwame,
was who Kasa as a businessman?
Kwame,
and a Brian
careful. Brian Champo and cabinet is all inside information. I then I know beyond a Brian. And now you can say Brian Champo company I said the Babetono a lost operating company. Think about it. Value all the 4 hotels, 160 million Ghana cedi, or turn about 60 million Ghana cedi. Is not cheating the nation. That's a way a member of parliament. Yanum be Fatama that one be the minister. Now Kotana Empire FM said, Brand is my friend. I don't know how the NDC will take it. You are sell out to the NDC.
Beauty, Medas, come on, a better also. Wamiami, I would be Wabra. Hey, yo!
These are the people, and Kwame, you see, these are the people back on back at beauty that say, Uba Party Mudabeng. These are the people. I'm back at me beauty say, Uban this Mudabeng. Kwame, it's painful and it's hurting to some of us. Some of us we are suffering because of the fight for NDC. That's the one we are MP, no? Kwame. So before I could say token of your new bed, MP that will be the minister. Brian was downful. Into a bonnet my enca. My castigating, my demonstration. I'm afraid for the future of the NDC.
But I say, Bernardo Dutechi, chartered economist, member of the NDC, on not attaining Caron. Come on, the about to us, NDC should dom the womb. Any papa quadrant, 8 minutes to do an argument. Maybe argument, no. Nipa bako
moral in the party.
Well, yeah,
party moral and they say BOT Sorahu Martino and try down the car say yeah, and then separate near focus for power and today have me. But whereby I may boka me Samimre. Now who that who na be the minister first? Now me in area. Should I tolerate that?
Maybe answer will say
he
must be called.
He must be disciplined in the party.
That's right.
He must be disciplined. Discipline now, Kwame will not take it. Okay. I'm telling you today.
Yeah, said he was yako. But I say, I was for you. The money na must you be you. And now what you are he be